by 3 is how much? That is also what? 1.333. I will get the option to be which option then? Option A. I will not be using any concept from my chapter 1 or any other chapter I learned in my school level. I'll not be using. Rest, I'll be doing what? Using the calculator. Okay. Fine now. Understood the method? Pakka. Online. Please confirm it to me. Everyone. Sure. Done. Got it? So, at the end of the day, what is common over here? Everything is equal over here. Other than that, nothing else is there. Everything is equal. Okay, fine. Can we start the new topic for the day? Yes. Ready? I think Nancy already learned it and she's sitting here. The topic is called as compound interest. Now, guess something. Compound interest. Compound interest is nothing but, till yesterday we were studying about simple interest. What happened in simple interest? Every year one equal amount of money is getting added. That was the concept with respect to what? Simple interest. What happened with respect to compound interest is nothing but, can anyone tell me? Yesterday what happened? 1000, I said that after 1 year it became 1100. Then next year it became what? Again 100 will get added, it will become 1200 whenever rate to percentage was 10%. Then again 100 will get added, it will become how much? 1300. That's what we learned in what? Simple interest. But over here in compound interest, what generally happens is 1000 principal is there with us. Then this 1000 principal will become, what is the question? First year, take your calculator people. 1000 I have. 1000 into 10% will give me how much now? 100 will be there. If I add that 1000, it will become 1100. So first year it is nothing but 1100 itself. But going to the next year, our 1000 will not be the principal. This person will be the principal. So the amount currently we are having will be the principal. Next one will be again into 10% will give you how much? 110 you will get, plus 1100 will become what? 1210. Then for the next year, who will be the principal? 1210 will be the principal for the year. Okay, here it will be 1210. It will become some other value. Likewise, it will get added up and become a bigger value. Now tell me, which will be a bigger value, simple interest or compound interest for more than 1 year? Compound interest will be a bigger value because there is an interest on interest. Make a note, in compound interest, there is an interest on what? Interest on interest. Then in simple interest, what is only there? Interest is only there on the principal. Here interest is there on principal as well as what? The interest of the previous year. That is the major difference. Now people, we have a formula for compound interest and we have a formula for the amount also. First one is, I'll show you the amount formula. The amount formula for a compound interest is given by like this people. Amount is our final value or the future value which is becoming when I invest a principal P. The amount is nothing but P into 1 plus I, the whole power what? The whole power N. This I is nothing but our interest rate is there, right? R we studied in simple interest and all, divided by 100 or a decimal value. So I is nothing but interest rate in decimal. What is it? Interest rate in what people? Decimal is the meaning of I. Then N is called as number of periods. Okay. How many period is there? If it is like 5 years for certain types of compounding and all are there, based on that I will talk about this N and everything. I will speak about in few minutes. Then I have the amount value. Amount is what people? Principal into 1 plus I. The whole power N is the value for what? Amount. Now, yesterday I told you the first equation. What is amount people? In general, amount is what? P plus I. In terms of compound interest, this I will become what? Ci. Can I say from this, Ci is nothing but A minus P? Just like how I write Si is equal to A minus P, I can write it as Ci is also equal to what? A minus P. Now, instead of A, I am writing Ci is equal to A minus P. Instead of A, what is the formula for amount in terms of compound interest? That is P into 1 plus I, the whole power n, then minus P. What is common in both of this? P is common in both of this. I will take the P common outside. It can be written as P into, what is remaining here? 1 plus I the whole power n. What is remaining here? 1. So people, the compound interest formula looks like this. P into 1 plus I the whole power n minus 1. Make a note of it. These are the two formulas we require in this topic. Other than that, we will not use anything. In the future, I will teach you something called as effective rate of interest. That effective rate of interest will be like, if I zoom in, 1 plus I the whole power n minus 1, right? That is effective rate of interest. Zoom out, compound interest. Effective rate of compound, effective, compound, effective. Likewise, if I am multiplying P into 1 plus I the whole power n minus 1, it is compound interest. Otherwise, whatever value is there inside the value bracket is called as effective rate of interest, but we will discuss that later. Okay. Now, you are thinking, sir, why can't we take this as number of years itself? But you have mentioned a name called as number of periods. Why? Because certain times the compounding will happen yearly. Yearly means what? Every year it will get compounded. But certain other time it will compounded every half yearly. Half yearly means what? Every 6 months. So first 6 months, next 6 months. So in a year, how many times it will get compounded? 2 times. How many quarters are there, people, in a year? 4 quarters. Correct? So quarterly means 4 times it will get compounded. Monthly means every month it will get compounded. Then daily means daily, every day, 365 days are there means every day it will get compounded. That is the next point we are going to learn, people. Types of compounding. Make a note. Types of compounding and the corresponding conversion. Till here online, please confirm it to me. Abdul, then Ganesh, Merlin, Ismail, Nishan, Rakshana, Samyukta, everyone till here everything is clear. Please confirm it to me. Pakka, 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 pakka. Yes, Angel, got it. Yes, Getsi, you got it. Yes, Dave. Then Lokesh. Then Nivashni. Yes, I remember your name. Yes. Let's go. First one is annual compounding. Sometimes they will give us the rate of interest in the question. They will give us, oh, the rate of interest is R percentage. Then number of years, T is equal to 4 years or whatever it is given. Then whenever it is annual compounding or yearly compounding, our I is nothing but R divided by 100. The rate percentage divided by 100 will give me the decimal value. Then N or the number of period is nothing but the number of years itself. Whenever it is annual compounding, why? Every year it is getting compounded. Then one fine day, they are telling it is half yearly compounded or semi-annually compounded. That means every 6 months it will get compounded. Then people, N will become 2 into number of years. Why? Can anyone tell me why 2 into number of years? In 1 year, how many 6 months are there? First 6 months, next 6 months. So 2. So in an year, 2 times it will get compounded. So the number of periods of compounding will be what? 2 into given number of years. For example, T is equal to 1. The number of period will be 2 into 1, 2. If T is equal to 2, the number of compounding will be first year 2 times, next year 2 times. So total 4. So 2 into 2 will become 4. What if the number of years is 5? In semi-annually, how much period will be there? 2 into 5, 10. That is first year 2, next year another 2, next year another 2, next year another 2, and finally last 2. Likewise, N will become 2 into T. Then similarly, I will become R divided by 200. Why? Because people, when they say R percentage is this much and all, we will not give everything to the 6 months and 6 months. That's not how it works. It is like we should divide the R value also or the I value also equally. Okay, that's why it is becoming R divided by 200. Early people came early and left early. Yes. Okay, R divided by 200. Okay. Done now? Hello. Yes. Okay. That R divided by 200. Then coming to quarterly, how many quarters are there? How many quarters are there? 4 quarters are there. Can I say in quarterly compounding the number of period will become 4 into number of years? Yes. Then similarly I will become R divided by 400. I can do that. Why? Because 4 quarters are there in a year. So 4 times it will get compounded. If I am splitting the rate percentage for each quarter, I should divide with 4. But since we want it in decimal, I will write it as 400. Then people, monthly, how many months are there in a year? 12. Then n will become 12 into number of years. Similarly, I will become R divided by what 100? 1200. Why? Each month I will divide them, and also I want it in decimal. That's why I am dividing that 100 in the denominator. Then daily compounding, which is something which will never come for examination. If they want to ask, they might ask a theory question. Other than that, it will never come for examination because no one is going to multiply or the power is 365 and all. We are not going to get the answer. So daily compounding is nothing but n is equal to 365 into number of years. Okay. For example, in a year, how many days are there? 365. Then I will be what? Can I say that is R divided by 365 because per day we need to divide them. Pakka. This much is required to solve the questions. Otherwise, you will not be able to solve the questions. Now, another way I will ask a question. What is the amount formula or the final value formula for our compound interest basis? Can anyone tell me the answer? P into 1 plus I, the whole power n. Then, what is the CI formula for our compound interest thing? That is nothing but P into 1 plus I, the whole power n. Then what? Minus 1. Okay, minus 1 is there at the end. So, never forget this. This is the formula way of doing it. We can also solve everything in calculator. But I will recommend everyone doing it in calculator. Everyone has calculator? Yes. Got it. Pakka? Yes, everyone has a calculator. Well and good. If so, online also, I hope that everyone has a calculator. I am going to tell you, principal is 1000 rupees. Okay. I want you guys to find the amount after 4 years. Okay. If the rate of interest is 10% per annum compounded annually. Okay, per annum compounded annually. Now, how I will find this in calculator is, first I will type my base number. How much is the base number, people? 1000. Everyone type that 1000 on your calculator. Do that. Type 1000 plus. How much is the rate of interest? 10%. So, type what? First type 1000 on your calculator. Everyone do that. Then plus 10, then click percentage. How much you got? 1100. That is something we are going to get as amount for after 1 year. We studied that in the beginning of this chapter. Then how many years it is happening? 4 years. For the second year again you will do what? Plus 10%. So 1100 is there on your calculator. Plus again 10%. How much you got? 1210. That is the amount after 2 years. Then how to find amount after 3 years? One more 10% plus 10%. How much you got? 1331. Then finally, people, amount after 4 years will be how much? One more 10%. How much will be the answer, people? How much are you getting? One more 10% means you are getting it as 1464.1. That is your amount. Understood? Either you can use the formula or you can use your calculator. If you ask me, eventually we will be just using the calculator instead of using formula, but in the beginning period we might be using the formulas. Okay, then amount is this much. How can I find the CI value then? Whatever value is there on my calculator is my amount. From the amount, if I reduce the principal, will I get the CI? Yes. Minus 1000 will give you how much? The 464. That is your CI value. Amount minus principal will give you the interest using that logic. Okay. Pakka. Till here, everyone got the idea? Sure? Online? Yes, you already know. Anyway, fine. Yes, Dev, you got it done? Yes, got it? Yes, Rakshana? What happened? Energy is not there? Yes. Yes, Angel? Online, Abdul, Ganesh, Ismail, Stephen, Nishan, then Samyukta. Everyone got this still here? If so, I am going to take you to the first type of question. Okay, where we are going to use the formula and we will use the calculator wherever we require, because both the ways we are getting the answer. Now, one good question came. Sir, why did I subtract that 1000? Because when I want to find CI, I will take A minus P. That's why I subtracted that 1000. Whatever value I am having, 1464.1 minus 1000. Whenever I want to subtract that 1000, I will get, whenever I want to get CI, I will subtract the 1000. Otherwise, I will not subtract. Whenever they ask for amount and all, directly use the method. Got it, Abdul? Okay. So that's why I reduced that 1000 to find the CI value. Okay. Amount minus principal will only give you the CI, right? Or the interest, right? That's the reason. Okay. Clear up? If so, can I take you to the first question? Abdul, got it? Please confirm. Here. If the compound interest on any sum at the rate of 5% for 2 years is 512.5, then the sum would be how much is the question. So what is given? What are we finding? People, CI is given. They are telling compound interest on any sum at 5% for 2 years is 512. So CI is given to be what? 512.5. Then can anyone tell me, is it annual compounding, monthly compounding, then quarterly compounding or any other thing? Annual. Nothing is mentioned. If nothing is mentioned, I will take it as what? Annual compounding. So I will be 5 divided by 100. How much is 5 divided by 100? 0.01. We know that I is nothing but R divided by 100 in our annual compounding. That is nothing but 5 divided by 100, which is nothing but 0.05. I have the value of my I. Once I have the value of I, what else I require, people? I want the value of N. What is N given here? For 2 years. Since it is annual compounding, I can say that it is nothing but 2 into T, that is nothing but 2 itself. Because, so T itself, that is nothing but 2 itself. Directly I can write the number of years is equal to 2, or the number of compounding period is equal to what? 2. I wrote it as 2. Then, what are they asking? They are asking us to find the value of the sum. Okay. Now, which formula I should use? What is given here? Compound interest. So, I will use what formula? Compound interest formula itself. So, what is the formula for that? P into 1 plus I, the whole power n, minus 1 into what is equal to what, people? Which is given to be 512.5. Now, we need to find the value of principal. Everything else is given in the question. P into 1 plus I is how much, people? 1 plus I is nothing but 1.05. Is it correct? 1 plus 0.05 will become 1.05. The whole power. N is how much over here, people? 2. Then minus 1. Then which is equal to 512.5. Take your calculator. Do this along with me. How will you do this in calculator? If you want to find the value of your x, you will find who is with your x. Remember that. Similarly, if you want to find the value of p, find who is with p. How to find that? First find this. 1.05 into equal to. Take your calculator. 1.05 into equal to. How much you got? 1.1025 something you got. Then who is along with it? Minus 1. Subtract that one. You are doing minus 1. How much you got, people, exactly on calculator? 0.1025. Now, how can I take it to the other side? Divide equal to. Then multiply it with what? 512.5. Get me the answer. How much is it? 4,999.9999. That is nothing but, I told you, it is 5,000. Which option is the answer, people? C. Pakka? Understood the method? Yes. So whatever is given, use the formula, you will get the answer. Then I will teach you something else also. We can always option hit. I mean, if 5,000 was my answer for principal, I will take my calculator. I will type 5,000. Principal I wrote. For the first year, how many years are there? 2 years. Correct? First year, how much increment is there? 5%. Plus 5%. How much I got? 5,220. Sorry, 250. Again 5%. How much you got? 5,512.5. That is my amount. How can I find compound interest? Minus principal, which is giving me how much? 512. That is the given compound interest as per the question. So we can always option hit using any of the option. At the end of the day, we might get the answer. Understood that way? Not required to learn now. Eventually you will learn it. Okay. Now keep the formula itself, and eventually we will learn that in the nearby future. Pakka? Got it, got it, got it, got it. Online, please confirm. Abdul, Adil, Ganesh, Merlin, Samyukta, everyone, please confirm. Yes. Ismail, Nishan. Okay. Yes. If so, how to find this? A bank pays 10%. So how much is the rate of interest given? R is equal to 10. Then I will be how much? The I is nothing but 10 divided by 100, which is nothing but 0.1. Then what else is given? A sum of 400 is deposited. 400 is deposited means 400 is what? 400 is our principal. 400 is deposited. Then the amount at the end of 1 year they are asking. A is how much is the question. Now either you can use your calculator or you can use your formula. Whichever you are comfortable, you can do that. Now people, principal is what? 400. Correct? Principal is 400. Then for the first year, how much interest they are giving? 10%. Take your calculator and add that 10%. 400 plus 10% is getting you how much, people? 440. So you will get the amount just using calculator. What if 2 years are there? Plus 10%. What if 3 years are there? Plus 10%. Accordingly, you will convert it. But if you are using the formula, how will you find it? A is equal to P into 1 plus I the whole power n. N is how much over here, people? Which is 1 year. So n is nothing but 1 itself. Now tell me, principal is how much? 400 into 1 plus I will become 1 plus 0.1 will become 1.1 the whole power 1. That will also give you the same answer. This is the calculator method. Other one is the formula method. Whichever you are comfortable, follow that. Right answer up to. Okay. Got the method. Then how much is the compound interest then? 440 minus principal. 440 minus 400 will give you 40. 40 is the compound interest in this particular case. Then what is given? 10,000 is invested at 8% per year compounded quarterly. Then the value of investment after 2 years is how much is the question. After 2 years, how much is the value means what are they asking, people? The amount. That sum of money became how much is the question they are going to ask us. Now one more thing is mentioned. 10,000 is invested. So 10,000 is what, people? Our principal. Okay. 8% per year compounded quarterly. Things are changing. Whenever it is compounded quarterly, I is what, people? R divided by 400. That is nothing but what? 8 divided by 400, that is equal to 0.02. We have that value r by 400, which is nothing but 8 by 400, which is 0.02. Then n is how much? Whenever it is compounded quarterly, we will write it as 4 into number of years. That means how much is it, people? 4 into number of years is how much over here? 2, which is equal to what? 8. We have n, we have I, everything is there with us. Then they are asking us to find the value of the amount. How to find the value of the amount, people? A is nothing but P into 1 plus I, the whole power what? The whole power n. Correct? Now, P is how much in the question? 10,000. 10,000 into 1 plus I is nothing but 1 plus 0.02, the whole power 8. Correct? Now, one good thing is, they have given that 1 plus 0.02 the whole power 8 in the bracket. Given. So, what you will do? You will put this value over here. That is 10,000 into 1.171659. How much is it, people? 11716.59. Which option is the answer? Option A. And in most of the question, they will give those values in the bracket. Okay, they will not miss it out. They will give us those values in the bracket in most number of cases. Okay, Pakka. Understood? Yes. Then, how to find the compound interest? Amount minus principal. This value minus 10,000 will give you how much? 1,716.56 will give you the compound interest, but they did not ask that question. Okay, fine. Pakka till here. Understood till here? Everyone is trying. Write also. Okay, write using a pencil, people. Otherwise, your speed will not be there inside exam hall until and unless you write. Because this is the place usually you write. So, the speed should come along with me. The way I have the urgency, you should also have the urgency. Otherwise, the speed will not pop up. Okay. Then, in the question, this question, people, tell me, compound interest on 15,625. People, compound interest on 15,000 means what? The on means this is our principal. Okay, this is our principal. What if they mention compound interest of? Of means this would have been our compound interest itself. Or compound interest is means this would have been our compound interest itself. On means we should take this as the what, people? Principal. Then for 9 months. When I say 9 months, can I take anything in months? I will convert it into years. 9 divided by 12. Okay. T is 9 by 12. Then 16% per annum compounded what? Quarterly. Can anyone tell me when n will be how much? Whenever it is compounded quarterly, n is what? 4 into number of years, that is 4 into 9 by 12. How much is it, people? 36 by 12 is how much? 3. N is equal to 3. Correct. N is equal to 3. Then I is how much, people? Compounded quarterly means R divided by 400. That is 16 divided by 400, which is equal to how much, people? That is 0.04. We have the n value, we have the I value, then we have the p value. How much is the p value? 15625. We need to find the value of what, people? We need to find the value of whom? Compound interest. Correct? How to find the compound interest? Ci is what, people? Ci is equal to p into 1 plus I the whole power minus 1. This is the formula. Get me the answer, please. Everyone, try. Use your calculator accordingly. Please do it for me. How to do this? Principal is nothing but 15625 into 1 plus I will become what, people? 1.04. The whole power. N is how much over here? 3 minus 1. Correct? First you will find what, people? Whenever some power is there, we will find the power value. Correct? So this one you will find on calculator. Correct answer. 1.04 into equal to how many times, people? Whenever power is 3, how many times I should click equal to? 2 times. Then what? From that I should reduce what? 1. Can I write it as minus 1? Then what, people? Multiply it with this particular value, that is 15,625. That will give me the CI to be how much, people? CI is nothing but 1,951. Everyone got it as 1,951. Anyone got any different answer? Please confirm it to me. Pakka. Everyone understood that? Anyone did not get that also? Please tell me. Clear-eyed ka? Pakka? Sure. Done na? Yes. Then, what's given? Online. Pi square is equal to 96. What do you mean by Pi square is equal to 96? We need to find the value of I. For that, they have given R is equal to 8%. Then they are asking us to find the value of P. Principal is how much? People, if R is given, how will I find the value of I? I is nothing but, for compounded annually, I is nothing but R by 100, which is nothing but 8 divided by 100. How much is it, people? 0.08. I have the value of I. Then, people, Pi square means P into 0.08, the whole square, which is equal to 96. Get me the value of P just using calculator. Try, people. How will you find? First I will type 0.08 into equal to. I found the square. 0.08 into equal to, I got 0.0064. Correct. I should take it to the other side. How can I take it to the other side? Divide equal to. Then, people, multiply it with what? 96. Everyone multiply it with 96 into 96 will give you exactly what, people? 15,000 is your answer. Which option is the answer? Option B. Correct answer. Abdul, Ismail, right answer. Everyone is getting it. Pakka? Yes. Then, next question is, what's given? Ratio of principal and compound interest value for 3 years is given to be what? 216 is to 127. Is it correct? We don't know. It is given. Whatever is given, we will write. So, ratio of principal and compound interest means what? Can I write it as P divided by CI is equal to what? 216 divided by 127. Okay, that is the first case. Principal divided by compound interest is nothing but 216 divided by 127. Then what are they asking us? Rate of interest is how much? People, rate of interest is how much means the given value is the rate of interest value. But is it given in percentage or decimal? Decimal. That means the I values are given in the option. One of the option is our I value. Now, people, what is the formula for our CI? What is the formula for CI? P into 1 plus I, the whole power n minus 1. That is the formula for what? The CI. Put that value over here. Can I write it as P divided by P into 1 plus I, the whole power n minus 1, which is equal to how much? 216 divided by 127. What all things are getting cancelled? P is there in the numerator, P is there in the denominator. So can I write it like this, people? 1 divided by 1 plus I, the whole power n minus 1 is equal to 216 divided by 127. If I want, I can directly option hit from here itself. If I want, I can directly option hit from here itself. But for our sake, I will just take the reciprocal. Okay, for better understanding. If you want, you can option it from here itself and check whichever give LHS is equal to RHS. That will be your option, just like yesterday. Okay, Logi? Now, if I take reciprocal, what will happen to this? Who will go to numerator? 1 plus I, the whole power n minus 1 goes to the numerator, which is equal to how much? 127 divided by 216. Then people, how much is the n value? Number of years is given to be 3 years. N is nothing but 3. Now, can I say 1 plus I, the whole power, n instead of n you will write it as what people? 3. Minus 1 is equal to 127 divided by 216 is how much? That is nothing but 0.5879. Let it be like that. Let it be there. Now people, if I take this minus 1 to the other side, it will become what people? Plus 1. If it goes to the other side, minus 1 will become plus 1. So can I say 1 plus I the whole cube is nothing but 1 plus 0.5879. 1 plus 0.5879 is how much? 1.5879. So this is our final equation. Okay. From here we will option hit. Now I am going to ask everyone a question. What is the right hand side over here? RHS is how much? 1.5879. Correct? Now we will check LHS is how much? LHS is 1 plus I the whole power 3. Okay. Now we are going to option hit. Whichever option make LHS is equal to RHS or approximately equal, that's your answer people. Try using option A first. That means instead of I you will put 0.1777. That means it will become LHS will become what people? 1.1777 the whole power 3. Take your calculator. 1.1777 whole power 3 means into equal to how many times now? 2 times. How much you got? How much you got? 1.63, which is not equal to our RHS. That means option A is wrong. Okay. Try option B. That is LHS is nothing but 1.1567 the whole power what? 3. Yeah, 1.1567. When we add that, it will become 1.1567 into how many times equal to? 2 times. How much you got people? 1.5476. That is also wrong. Then people in between them should be the answer. Check the next option. Option C we are trying. That means LHS is equal to 1 plus I will become 1.1666 the whole power 3. Take your calculator and try people. 1.1666 into equal to how many times? 2 times. How much you got? 1.5879 something you are getting, which is approximately equal to your what people? RHS. So which option is the answer people? Option C. Purinjada? Technique. Everyone understood the technique. This is how you should do it. Okay. There is no cross multiplying cube and all. Do you know currently how to take? No. In the calculator currently it's not possible, but in the future I will teach you. Today is the future. In between the second half I will be teaching you that how to find cube root, how to find square root, how to find all the roots. What if the power is decimal? Everything I will teach you today. Today is the day we are winding up our calculator. All the calculations will be done with today's lecture. Okay. Then, online, any doubt up till right answer? Adil, can you confirm? Ganesh, Merlin, Ismail, Samyukta, everyone clear till here? Please confirm. Yes, yes, please confirm. Clear, perfect. Okay, perfect. If so, tell me, what are we finding? What is given? How to find it? A sum is invested at 4%. So R is what 4%. I will be what but it is semi-annually compounded. So I will be R divided by 200. Semi-annually means 200. That will be 4 divided by 200 is nothing but what? 0.02. I is equal to 0.02. Then at the end of 1 year, t is equal to 1, then n will be how much? 2 into t, which is nothing but 2 into 1. How much is it, people? 2. N is also equal to 2. Then we need to find the sum. What we need to find? The sum invested. That is what? Principal. We need to find the principal over here. Now, what is given? It amounted to 7,803. So, amount is given to be 7,803. What is the formula for our amount, people? P into 1 plus I, the whole power n, which is equal to what? 7,803. Then P into 1 plus I will become what, people? 1.02, the whole power. N is how much over here, people? 2, which is equal to 7803. Now, tell me, get me the answer, please. 1.02 into equal to. Okay, take your calculator. 1.02 into equal to. Divide equal to. Multiply it with 7803. How much exactly are you getting? 7499.9999 means what? 7,500. Okay. Done. Why are we getting that 0.99999? Can anyone tell me why that 0.9999 is coming? Calculator. Yeah, the calculator does not have enough decimal places. So when we click divide equal to, it will round off. That's why that 0.999999 is coming into the picture. Otherwise, we should get the exact answer. Okay. Then, if so, try, people. The timer starts now for you. I'll give you more than 30 seconds, not more than 50. So, up to 50 seconds I'll give. Try, people. You will get the answer. Nancy, doubt edumillaya? Which one? Okay, fine. 51 now. Why didn't you ask? Huh? Yeah. Soft. Oh. There is a better option. You can go home. 1518.07. Okay. What is given? X brought an electronic item for 1,000 rupees. How much rupees? 1,000 rupees. He bought it for 1,000 rupees. Then what would be the future value? Future value means something which we are going to get in the future, or the final amount. A is what? Future value. They are asking for what would be the future value. So we need to find the value of A. Of the same item after 2 years. After 2 years means what? Time period is equal to 2, or can I take it as n is equal to 2? Yes. Then the value is compounded semi-annually. That means time period is equal to 2, but n is not equal to 2. N is equal to how much then? 2 into t, that is 2 into 2. How much is it? 4. Then the rate percentage is 12%, 22%. So I will become what, people? 22 divided by 200. Why 200? Semi-annually. Correct? So 22 by 200 is how much, people? 0.11. We have the I value. We have the n value. Then what are they asking us to find? They are asking us to find the A value. Correct? Then what is this 1,000? Yeah, currently whatever we bought for, I will take it as the principal or the current price. That is P, 1,000. Now tell me how to find the value of A. A is nothing but P into 1 plus I, the whole power n. That is 1,000 into what, people? 1 plus I is nothing but what? 1.11. The whole power, how much? N is equal to how much over here? 4. Get me the answer in calculator. Type 1.11 into equal to how many times, people? 1.11 into equal to 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Multiply it with what, people? 1,000. The principal. How much you got, people? You are getting 1518.07 something you will get. Which option is the answer? Option B. Okay. Done. Right answer, Abdul. Rest of you, please confirm. Yes. Pakka. Sure. If so, the 51st question, what happened? Here, the ratio was taken, P by CI. Then P and P got cancelled. From there, I got, till here you understood? No. P and P got cancelled. That is nothing but 1 divided by 1 plus I, the whole power n minus 1. Yes, the whole power n minus 1, which is equal to 216 divided by this much. If I take the reciprocal, inverse I am taking. If you want, you can directly go for it. From here I told you, if you remember, if you are not sleepy that time, I told you, that was the thing. Directly I can option hit from this step itself. In the future, you will be option hitting from here itself. Now you are learning the calculation. So I am not pressurizing you guys to option hit from here itself. Okay. Now I think you got it. Yes. Then what? Take the ulta. It will be written this way, which is equal to 127 divided by 216. That is nothing but 0.5879. Okay. Then you can option hit. Pakka? Yes. Then what is given? Tell. The partners A and B together lent 3,903. What do you mean by partners A and B together lend 3,903? So for example, two partners are there. For example, okay, I am going to start a calculator business. I am like, okay, I will bring a person who has the biggest calculator here. Let Logesh also join my calculator business. So I am like, I will invest P1 principal. Logesh invest P2 investment. Then P1 plus P2 is the total investment. Together we are investing, right? Similarly, A and B together lent 313903 means what? The share of A will be there, share of B will be there, and their sum is equal to how much? 3,903. Now I will write just for the understanding. Let P1 and P2 be the shares of what? Shares of A and B respectively. Okay, I am telling that P1 is the principal of A and P2 is the principal of B. I got that. Now, what are they telling in the question? Partners A and B together lend 3,904. That means, can I say P1 plus P2 is nothing but 3,903? Yes, I can write it like together they lend 3,903. That is done. First step is done. Whatever is given is done. At 4% per interest compounded annually. People, both of them are investing at what money, what rate of interest? 4%. Can I write it as 4 by 100? That is nothing but 0.04. Both of them are investing at an interest rate of 0.04. Then what else is given in the question? After a span of 7 years. What do you mean by after a span of 7 years? After 7 years. For example, I am A. Then another person is there. Okay. This person is B. So two people are there. First person is what? Me. A. This person is what? Okay. Oh, best one. Green is there. Pink is there. This one is A. This one is B. What are they telling? After a span of 7 years. After a span of 7 years means after 7 years. N1 can I take it as 7 then? For the first person, for our green boy, it is what? N1 is nothing but 7 years. A gets the same amount as B gets after 9 years. So can anyone tell me what will be N2? The number of period for our B will be how much? 9. So they are telling that first person is getting some money. Can I say that that is A1? That person is getting some money A1 in 7 years, which is same as or equal to. Same means what? Equal to as the money B gets. Can I call it as A2? After how many years? The 9 years. That's what they are given. A1 is equal to A2. Okay, but the time period is different. Yes. Then what is the formula for A? Amount is what? P into 1 plus I the whole power n. What is the formula for A1 then? Can I write it as P1 into 1 plus I the whole power N1, which is equal to P2 into 1 plus I the whole power N2. Why did not I change the value of I1 and I2? Because they are telling the same rate of interest, which is 4% or 0.04. Then P1 into, what is 1 plus I, people? That can I write it as 1.04 the whole power how much, people? 7, which is equal to P2 into 1.04 the whole power how much da? 9. I have both the values. Okay. Then what are they asking in the question? Share of A in the sum 3903 would be how much is the question? What are they asking? They are asking us to find the value of P1. Okay, they are asking us to do what? Find the value of P1. Now I can do something over here. Since P1 plus P2 is equal to 3903, can I say P2 is equal to 3903 minus P1? Yeah, because I can take the ulta. A plus B is equal to 100 means, can I say B is equal to 100 minus A? Similarly, I said P1 plus P2 is equal to 3903. So P2 is equal to 3903. Then I will substitute it here, people. That means, can I write it as P1 divided by P2? Next step, I am writing one more step. P1 by P2 is equal to what? 1.04 the whole power 9 divided by 1.04 the whole power 7. Okay. Now, it will get cancelled. Who will remain? 1.04 the whole power 2 will remain. Now people, I am taking you to the option hitting part. Before that, how did I write that? 2 raised to 5 divided by 2 raised to 3 is how much? 2 raised to 5 and 3 will be there. 5 minus 3 will become 2. 10 raised to 7 divided by 10 raised to 5 will become how much? 10 raised to 7 minus 5 will become 10 raised to 2. Similarly, 1.09 the whole power 9 divided by 1.04 the whole power 7 will become what? 1.04 the whole power 2. Okay. Then I am going to write P1 divided by, instead of P2 I will write what? The 3903 minus P1, which is equal to 1.04 the whole square. What is 1.04 the whole square on calculator? 1.04 into equal to is how much? 1.0816. Now you can option hit. Okay. Option hit, people, from here. RHS is how much? 1.0816. That is my RHS. What is my LHS, people, in the given question? P1 divided by 3903 minus P1. Okay. Now I am going to option hit. Which option you want to try first? You tell me. Option hit with option A. Okay. Option A I am trying. LHS will become what? P1 is how much da? Then we need to take P1 is equal to 1875. 1875 divided by 3903 minus 1875, which is equal to 2028. That will never be greater than 1. That will be coming to be how much da? That is nothing but 1875 is coming to be 0.92. Is it equal to our RHS? No, that option is wrong. Then which option you want to try, people? B. Try option B. When you try option B, what are you getting? Try option B, people. That is 2280 divided by 3903 minus 2280. Is that equal to this much da? Is it equal to correct? No, that is also not correct. Then we are going for the third option. That is what? Option C you are going to option hit. Put P1 is equal to how much? 2028 divided by 3903 minus 2028. How much is it coming, people? 2028 divided by denominator. Who is there? 1875. How much is that value? 1.0816, which is equal to what, people? Which is equal to our RHS. So LHS is equal to RHS, yes. Where? With which option? With option number C. This is the method. When the question is complicated, if you are going to solve it in the normal manner, it will take more time. So always use the calculator and accordingly find the answer in calculator. You will take lesser time. Is it a difficult question? No. First time when you read, it is. But eventually when you understand the methodology, option hitting is the direct way and you will get the answer. Pakka, 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 pakka. Angel got it? Yes. Getsi, you got it? Yes, Lokesh? Yes, Rakshana? Yes. Then there? Yeah. Nivasni? Got it? Yes, Abhinay. Online? Abdul, Adil, Ganesh, Ismail, Samyukta, everyone, please confirm. Then, try people. Mr. X, okay, deposits 50,000 in a bank for a period of 2.5 years. So, time period is how much? 2.5. If the rate of interest is 12% compounded half year. Half yearly means I will become what people? R by 200. That is nothing but 12 divided by 200. That is 0.06. Okay. Then people, N is how much over here? N is nothing but 2 into T. That is nothing but 2 into 2.5. How much is equal to people? 5. We have the value of I. We have the value of N. Then we need to find the value of what? The maturity value of the money deposited. 50,000 is deposited means 50,000 is our what people? 50,000 is our principal. They are asking us to find the value of the amount. The amount is what? A is equal to P into 1 plus I, the whole power N. Principal is how much? 50,000 into 1 plus I is how much? 1.06. The whole power how much? 5. Then luckily people, that value is given in our box. Okay, 1.06, the whole power 5 is already given there. Take your calculator and multiply it with 50,000. 50,000 into 1.3382. How much is it, people? 66,910 is our answer. Which option is the answer? Option number A is our answer. Very direct. Got it? Fine. Can I take you to the next one? Ready up? Yes. If so, look at this. This and all we need to use calculator and do it. Okay. It is similar to our example. The initial example I told you. You will get the answer faster. If in 2 years, principal of 100 amounts to 121. What do you mean by 100 amounts to 121? Yesterday I told you whoever comes first is our principal, whoever comes after amounts to is our amount. So can I say 100 became 121? It at what time? Time period or number of compounding is given to be how much over here? 2 years. N is equal to 2 over here. Then people, how can I find the value of rate percentage? Easiest method is option hitting. I will try option by option. I'll show you how I am doing it. Option A I am trying. How much is the principal? I will type that principal on my calculator, 100. Type that 100 on my calculator. Plus, for the first year, how much is the rate percentage? I am taking that option A is 10.5 is my rate percentage. Plus 10.5 percentage you click. How much you got? 110.5. 110.5 you got. Plus one more year is there, right? Again click 10.5 percentage. Plus 10.5 percentage. How much are you getting, people? 122.10. Is it equal to 121? Not equal to 121. So option A is correct or wrong? Try option B, people. That is how much? 100 plus 100 plus 10 percentage plus 10 percentage. How much is it? Plus 10 percentage plus 10 percentage is coming to be 121, which is our required amount. So which option is the answer, people? Option B is our answer because that is giving us the right answer. Clear, huh? Pakka? Sure, sure, sure. That's how you will do it. Okay. Online? If so. Try. Everyone, what is he going to do? Yes. Try. Try, people. I'll give you 35, 40 seconds because you can easily solve in calculator. Whichever assumption you want to take, you take the assumption. 1 becomes 16 odd, 100 becomes 1600 odd, 1000 becomes 16,000 odd, 16 times of anything is fine. And use your calculator accordingly. Okay. Yes. Any answers? Here, people, at what percentage rate of compound interest will a sum of money become 16 times of itself? What do you mean by it will become 16 times of itself? For example, yesterday we assumed 100, right? 100 becomes, correct answer. 100 become 16 times of itself means it should become 1600, correct? 100 should become 1600. If 100 is my principal, 1600 should be my amount. Now people, we are going to option hit. Okay. Option by option, we are going to check which of the option is going to give me my answer. First one, people, I will type my principal on the calculator. Everyone type the principal on the calculator. How much is the principal, people? 100. Okay. Then, how much is the first rate percentage? 100% plus 100% for the first year. Everyone do that? Type 100, then plus 100%. How much you got first year? 200. Then plus again another 100%. That is for the second year. Plus 100%. How much you got, people? 400. Correct? Yes. Then plus 100%. How much you got? 800. Then how many years is told in the question? 4 years. That means one more year 100% you will add. How much are you getting? 1600. Are you getting the amount? Yes. Okay, which is the answer then, people? A. Okay. If you want to take like, sir, P became 4P, then can you do it in calculator? No. You should write the formula. Okay, that's why I am assuming that 100 become this much. If you want to take a 1, principal is 1, then amount will be what? 16 times. That is how much? 1 into 16, it will become 16. That way you can do it. Purinjida? Pakka. Pakka, 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 pakka. Done. No. Got it. Perfect. Online. Everyone is from commerce background? No. How many are from science background? 1, 2. Online, anyone is from science background? Only 2 people. Okay, everyone is from the commerce background. Then, everyone from the commerce background should explain. I have science background. Oh, okay. All of a sudden, sir, I don't have a background. Yes. Now, here, we are going to talk about inflation. What do you mean by inflation? Oh, sir, inflation. What do you mean by inflation? Increase in price is there, then what else you are telling? Now, long back, in the year 2000, I had 2000 rupees in my hand. That time it was a bigger money or a smaller money? It was a bigger amount of money. Now, why is it considered that 2000 is a smaller amount of money? 1 pair of dress can be bought with this. Yeah, just like that. That time you could have bought a shop of dress. Now, you are only buying 1 pair of dress. What is the reason? Because our purchasing power is decreasing, correct? Because of inflation and all the other things. Then, yeah, that's a good question. Instead of asking science, how many of you listen to Shashi Sir's class? You can ask that. It's inflation. Oh, inflation was there, right? In economics, you are dealing with that only. Yeah. Anyway, fine. Here, people, I'm going to talk about something called as real rate. What is it? Real rate. We are going to discuss something called as real rate. Real rate is nothing but after reducing the inflation rate, whatever rate is there, that is called as our real rate. For example, the government will say, oh, the current nominal rate of interest is given to be 30%. They will say that current nominal rate of the interest is 30%. Then in the bracket it will say inflation is 30%. Then what is the real rate? 30 minus 30 will be 0. They will say this much is there, but inflation is also that much. That means there is no rate. Okay, but that's not the case. Real rate is nothing but nominal rate. Okay, whatever rate we were talking about till now, right? Whatever interest rate is given in the bracket, 10%, 20%, 30%, everything is nominal rate. Real rate is nothing but nominal rate. Isn't it audible? Yeah. Real rate is nothing but nominal rate minus inflation rate. Yes, inflation rate. That is called as the real rate. Okay, everyone is hearing everything properly? Yes, pakka, right? Oh, you can see. Okay, sorry. Yes, real rate is nothing but nominal rate minus inflation rate. Now, what if the nominal rate is 20% and inflation rate is 5%? How much is the real rate? 20 minus 5, 15. So that's how we are going to find the value of real rate. There was one such question in the past. In the future also you can get, because in the recent year it was not asked. This was the question which was asked a long time ago. Here, the nominal rate of growth is 17%. They are giving the growth rate, or the nominal growth rate is given to be how much? 17%. Inflation is given to be 9% for 5 years. Then let P be the gross domestic product for the present year. Then projected GDP after 6 years is how much? After 6 years, if you are finding something, that is called as what, people? Amount. We are finding the amount. Then after 6 years means n is equal to how much? 6. N is equal to 6. Then can anyone tell me what is the real rate? Real rate is nothing but nominal rate. How much is it? 17%. Minus how much is the inflation over here? 9%. So 17 minus 9 is how much, people? 8%. 17 minus 9 is nothing but 8%. So I have the value of I. From this I can find the value of I. I will be how much? 8 by 100. That is 0.08. Okay. Then they are telling the current GDP is P. Current GDP is P means the present value or the principal currently is how much? P. Then they are asking us to find the value or the future value or the future projected value of the amount. How can I find amount, people? P into 1 plus I, the whole power what? N. That is the formula for finding the amount. What is the amount, people? P into 1 plus I, the whole power N. Then, do you have the value of P? No, because every option is having a P. So it's okay. Let the P be there. P into 1 plus I. 1 plus I will become what? 1 plus 0.08. The whole power. N is how much over here, people? 6. N is nothing but 6. Get me the answer in your calculator. P into 1.08 the whole power 6. 1.08 the whole power 6 is how much, people? 1.08 into equal to how many times? 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. How much? 5. How much is it? P into 1.586. So which option is giving you that answer? Approximately option A. Okay. So we are not going to put the value of P and all. You might get confused why that P is there, because that is our current GDP or the present value or our principal, which is given to be P. And we are finding after how many years? 6 years. Some people will take for 5 years. Okay. Sometimes you will also get a similar answer. Maybe option C you will mark. Read the question completely. After 6 years means we should take the number of years to be what? 6 years. Okay. 6 years itself we will take. Pakka? Pakka people? Understood that? Clear? So, these are the first type of question. Yeah. Yes, Nancy is dancing and all. என்ன டான்ஸ் இது? Sorry, என்ன Nancy இது? Fine now. Done right. Can we go for the next type? என்னடா? Sleepy mode. There is one important advice I can give you. Why Nancy in evening class? Everyone knows about Nancy. Hey! Nancy is like, if I attend 2 classes, I'll get more marks. Yeah. Good. But Nancy is good in math. Yeah, I'm not joking about that. You're good in math. You're underestimating yourself. Oh. Believe in yourself. Yes. Now, people, we are going for the next set of questions. Yes. Online students are telling she repeatedly asked same doubt in economics. Who is that she? I don't know that she. Who is that she? Okay. I am not telling anything. Okay. Oh, I can't say the name. I don't know the name who is saying that. Yeah. Fine. Yeah. Can we go for the next year? Everyone. Okay. Next question. Till now, we were telling that every year some interest rate was getting added. I was telling 10% plus 10%, 10% plus 10%, etc. was getting added. What if for the first year it is 10%, second year it is 9%? What will you do? Plus 9%. What if it is 3% for the next year? Plus 3%. Yes. Doesn't know. Okay, Abdul. One person doesn't know you. Okay. Abdul, her name is Nancy. Okay. Yes. So, every year we will add a certain set of percentage given in the question. That is going to get added every year. That was happening till now. In the future also we will do the same thing. But instead they will say first year it is 5%, second year is 10%, third year it is 15%. What we will do? In calculator we will type the principal plus 5%, plus 10%, plus 15%. According to that we will change. But sometimes if you ask me, the basic formula for amount was what, people? A is equal to P into 1 plus I the whole power n. That was the formula for our amount. Now, this was when our I value was same throughout. What if our I value is different? I can say that for the first year it can be written as, or the first case I can write it as I1 raised to n1 into 1 plus I2 raised to n2. I can do that, right? Into etc. I can do that. Because depends on the number of period I can convert them. Based on our current scenario, we can do it the way we want to change. That is our scenario. Now people, but almost 100% of the questions will be solved where using the calculator. I will show you how it is done. What is mentioned over here? 25,000 amounts to, or how much will 25,000 amounts to? That means what are they asking? Anything comes before amounts to is what? The principal. So 25,000 is our principal. We will type our 25,000 on the calculator. Everyone take your calculator. Type 25,000. Do that 25,000 on your calculator. Then in 2 years it will become how much is the question. They are telling The rates of interest for successive years are 4% and 5%. What do you mean by 4% and 5%? For the first year, 4%. For the second year, 5%. That's your answer. Okay, everyone, just get the answer. 25,000 plus 4% plus 5%. How much is the answer? 27,300. Which option is the answer? Option A is the answer. Okay, Purinjida. Everyone got it. Now, what is the current population of our country? Population, yes. Population is around 145 crore people are there in this country. Long back it was like, I remember, I still remember when I read one newspaper, the population touched 100 crore when I was young. I read that. Okay, population touched 100 crore. It was a major news in our newspaper and all that time. Then it became 140 crore. Now, population increase with respect to simple interest or compound interest. Population increase with respect to simple interest or compound interest. So, population always increase like this. Okay. So, the thing is what? It always increase with respect to compound interest. So, compounding will happen with respect to our, yeah, that's how it happens. One person get married. Okay. Then they are like 2 children. Yeah. One person is becoming 2 people. Correct. It is getting compounded. That's the main reason behind compounding. 2 children. Again 4 children under them. A family tree goes like this. We will learn in blood relation in the future. Yeah. Just like that, compounding is happening with respect to the increase of the population. So that sometimes you can find such a question like this. Yes. Try. What will be the population after 3 years? If the present population is 25,000. Current population or the principal amount is how much? The 25,000. Population increases at a rate of 3% for the first year, 4% for the second year, 5% for the third year. How much is the answer, people? 25,000 plus 3% plus 4% plus 5%. How much is it, people? 28,119. Purinjida. Oh, you. Rupees should not be there. It is population. But the thing is, usually, this was an ICA question itself. One of the previous year question itself. They will also put that. The reason is they will forget that the question is about population. That is the main reason. At the end of the day, what is happening? It is based on compounding. Okay. Everyone online got the answer up? Please confirm it to me. Okay. Yes, Abdul got it. Adil, Ganesh, Merlin. Merlin, are you there? Merlin, are you there? Merlin. Then Ismail, are you there? Ismail. Samyukta got it. Please confirm. Everyone, use your calculator. Get the answer very fast. Tell me, what are they asking here? A sum was invested for 3 years. So, how many years the sum is invested? For 3 years, the sum is invested. And the rate of interest for the first year is 9%. Second year is 6%. Third year is how much now? 3%. Respectively, they have given. Then, the sum if the amount in 3 years is 550. That means the amount is given. The amount is given to be 550. Now, people, what is the easiest method when amount is given? Option hit. Okay, take your option by option and option hit, you will get the answer. Take the first option. Option A, 250 is my principal. I am assuming my principal is what? Find the sum they are asking. That means the principal I am assuming it to be 250. Plus, for the first year, how much is it? 9%. For the second year, how much is it? 6%. For the third year, how much is it? 3%. How much is the final answer? 250 plus 9% plus 6% plus 3% is coming to be 297.5 and all, which is not equal to 550. That means that option is wrong. So I will try something which is more bigger. I will try option C. 462.16 plus 9 percentage plus 6 percentage plus 3 percentage. How much is it? 462.16 plus 9 percentage plus 6 percentage plus 3 percentage is coming to be 549 point. No. That is nothing but 550, which is our required answer. So which option is the right answer, people? Option C. Pakka, people. Understood? Everyone got the concept? Anyone who did not understand the concept? Tell me. Pakka? Logish? Yes? Done? What you guys had today for lunch and all? Everyone? What you guys had lunch? என்ன சாப்பிட்டாச்சு? Veg biryani? Face il irukku. Yeah. Then chicken biryani, rice, meals. Yeah. No lunch. Adum face il irukku. Energy illa. Okay. Pakka? So it's not an option, I think you can subtract from amount. That will always not give the answer. That is, when we are talking about depreciating, we can do that. Here appreciation is happening or increasing is happening. We will not do that. Okay, this is the better way. Yes. Now, one question. Tell me the answer. Everyone, please do that. Yes, get me the answer. Zoom, it's coming, right? Okay. One second. For online, not to sleep. Yes. One more thing. Yes. Offline will never know what's happening. Yes. Is it? Fine. Tell me. Option A. So people, the first one. The present population of the town is 70,000. So 70,000 is my current population. Plus, initially it grows at 4%. That means plus 4%. Second year it is what? 5%. Third year it is how much? 6%. How much is it coming to be total, people? 81,026. Correct, Abhinaya? Yes. Option A is my answer. That's how you are going to do it in the calculator. Then you will be like, so some decimal point is there. Decimal point. One human you will take and cut and put it there. Population. Half. No. Decimal and all round off. When it is in terms of population. Tell me. Second last question from this type. What will be the population after 3 years? So after how many years? After 3 years, what will be the population? The present population is how much? 1 lakh. 1 lakh is the current population. Yes. Plus first year how much increment? 3%. Second year how much increment? 4%. And the third year how much increment? 5%. How much is the answer? 112476. So when I was taking in another class, one student was telling, sir, all the options were option A. Almost all the options were option A. Why that happened? Now think about it. When you are doing questions in examination, you are marking first option, first question you marked option A. Second also it is coming to be option A. Third also is coming to be option A. Then you will start panicking whether fourth is option A or some other option. I did a mistake somewhere. So people, don't panic over that. Whatever content you know, based on that, go forward. There was an attempt where 40% of the question was option B. Okay, so never think about it and accordingly go ahead with that. Okay, you will feel like, oh sorry, everything I want option A, whether it's correct. And for sake of just erasing it and doing it, you will erase one of them and do the other way. Don't do that. Okay, whichever is coming to the correct answer, go with that. You will get the answer, no matter what. Okay, if your content is correct. With that, I am taking you to the worst question which was asked from this content. Okay, from this topic till today. What is mentioned? A person deposited 5,000 in a bank. So, how much did the person deposited? The 5,000 he deposited in a bank. The deposit was left to accumulate at 6% compounded quarterly for the first 5 years. Okay, now 5 years are coming. And it is compounded quarterly. Can anyone tell me N1 will be how much? The compounded quarterly means, can I say 4 into 5 which is equal to 20? Can anyone tell me what is I1 then? 6 divided by 400. That is how much, people? 0.0. How much? 6 divided by 400 will become 0.015. I1 is 0.015. Then can anyone tell me what is N2? And at 8% compounded semi-annually for the 8 years. So N will become 2 into 8, which is nothing but 16. Then similarly I2 will become what? The R divided by, that is 8 divided by 200, which is coming to be 0.04. We have our N1 value, we have our I1 value, N2 value, I2 value, everything I have. Now people, what is the basic formula of amount? P into 1 plus I the whole power n. But here two cases are there. So I should multiply them separately. So I will write it as what? I will write it like A is equal to, they are asking at the end the compound amount at the end. They are asking A value. P into, can I write it as 1 plus I1 the whole power N1 into 1 plus I2 the whole power what? N2. This is the way you should write. Purinjada? Why did I write this way? Because it is not for a single year. It is for how many period? 20 period. It is for how many period? 16 period. You will be like, sir, I will do one thing, sir. Instead of doing all this, I will just take my calculator. I will type 5000, then plus 0.15 means what? 0.015 means how much percentage? 1.5 percentage. 1.5 percentage plus 1.5 percentage plus 20 times. Will you type that? You will take your entire exam to finish that. So don't do that. Instead, use the formula. What will happen? P into, what is the value of principal? 5000 into 1 plus I1 is how much? 1 plus I1 is nothing but the 1 plus 0.015 is nothing but 1.015. The whole power will be how much? The 20 into 1 plus I2. 1 plus I2 is nothing but 1.04. That is 1.04 the whole power. How much, people? 16. Now I will teach you the new calculator technique. Whenever there are multiplication of power, whenever powers are getting multiplied, I will teach you how to find it in calculator. First, I will just give a glimpse about it rather than doing everything. A small glimpse I will tell. Glimpse is nothing but, first we will find this bigger value. Always find the bigger value first. Then save it in the calculator memory. Okay. So what I will do, I will find this particular value 1.015 the whole power 20. How will I find? I will type 1.015 on my calculator into equal to how many times I will click? The 19 times. Then this particular value will be saved in the calculator memory. Then what I will do is, I will find the second big value, power value. That is 1.04 into how many times equal to the 15 times. If I click M plus, what will happen? That will get added along with this. That's not the thing I am going to do. I will find this value, then I will click into button and click MRC. When I click MRC, what will come back? This 1.015 the whole power 20 will come back into our calculator screen, right? If I click equal to, the product of them will be done. Once I get the product of them, what should I multiply then? Multiply it with 5000, you will get your answer. So do it along with me, people. First step, clear the memory. How to clear the memory? MRC button 2 times. Everyone click the MRC button 2 times and clear the memory. Then what, people? Type 1.015 on your calculator. Type that. Type. Into equal to how many times? 19 times you are going to click equal to. Type that. One, clear the memory first. How to clear the memory? MRC 2 times you will click and clear the memory. Then 1.015 into how many times equal to the 19 times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You got 1.346 something. I want to save it in the memory. How can I save it in the memory? Which button I should click? M plus. Click that M plus button. So that value is saved in the memory. Okay. Then find the next value. That is how much? Type 1.04 into equal to how many times? The power is 16. So equal to how many times I will click? 15 times. Type 1.04 into equal to 15 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You got 1.87 something. Now, after that, I will click an into button. Click an into button directly. Then I will recall this particular value. What is this particular value, da? I will recall this particular value in the sense I will recall this 1.015. That means into I will click which button? MRC button. I am recalling. Click MRC. Then click equal to how much are you getting? 2.52 something? Huh? Yes. Then I need to multiply it with what, people? 5,000. You are getting the final answer. Into 5,000 will give you 12,613.16. So wrong count and whole wrong? Yes. But whatever you saved in the memory will be there. Okay. So it will not be a problem. Okay. Okay, Samyukta. Whatever you have saved in the memory, it will be there. So we should redo the second one. Count it properly. That's the only thing, because at the time of examination, you should be continuously in that concentration should be there. Without concentration, that counting mistake, everything can happen. Okay. Then if you are having issues with the numbers and all, sometimes you will retype the numbers and all. I usually have that issue. Yeah, I am the biggest issue. I'll read something. If it is like 1065, I'll read it as 665 or something like I'll read. I think you might have noticed that. I am very used to that. So just like that. So if counting gone wrong, start from the beginning. Yes. I hope everyone understood this calculation. Anyone have any doubt in this? Tell me, people. Yes. Online, Abdul. Abdul, check again. Da. Check again. Check again. Start. Clear the memory and start again. Everyone redo it again once again. Understand again and do it. Now my question is, can I find this value first? Yes. Whichever I want to find first, I can find that first. Okay. Perfect. Abdul. Find this first also, it's possible. I'll save it in the memory. Then I will find this and multiply it with MRC. Okay, completely your choice. Purinjita? Yes, got it now, right? Yes. Then, please tell me online. Samyukta, you got the answer? Ismail, Nishan, Merlin, Ganesh, Adil, Abdul, everyone. Yes, Rakshana, Apneya, got it? Rakshana, you got it? Yes. Pakka? If so, this particular type is khatam. Okay, over. This particular type is over. And always remember, CI is much more easier compared to SI. The types of questions are less. Always, if you have calculator itself, you can solve maximum number of questions. We will see different types of question. Okay. Now, before the break, we will have a smaller type. I will teach you the entire type using a shortcut. Okay, I'll tell you the logic behind the shortcut also, because in the future you will only be using the shortcut. Once you know the shortcut, you will continuously use the shortcut. That's how it works. Then, before going to that type, the timer starts now. You should get me the answer for this. This is the current type of question, or whichever we have learned till now. Timer starts now. Please try. Hmm? Third option. Correct. Right. Right answer. Danyam movie song is there. Right? Okay, people, what happens? A sum amounts to 1331 at a principal of 1000. What do you mean by principal of 1000? 1000 our principal, it became what over here? 1331. At what rate percentage? The R is equal to 10 percentage. That is given in the question. So 1000 became how much? 1331 at what percentage? R is equal to 10 percentage. Now we need to find the number of years. Now, will I use the formulas and all? If you want, you can. But I will not. I will type the principal on my calculator. Take your calculator and type the principal, people. Type that 1000 on your calculator. Okay. Then, how much is the rate percentage? 10 percentage. We need to first check whether it is 2 years. How can I check? Plus 10 percentage. Plus 10 percentage. How much are you getting? 12210. 1210. Is that equal to 1331? No. Option D is wrong. One more time, you will click plus 10 percentage. How much are you getting? Plus 10 percentage, plus 10 percentage, plus 10 percentage, which is equal to how much? 1331. So, which option is the answer, people? 3 years. So, 3 times I added. So, what is the meaning of that? 3 years were there or 3 periods were there. Okay, that is the meaning. Got the logic? Yes. Pakka. Then, if you are using the formula also, you would have option hidden. There is no other choice. We will say that A is equal to, that is 1331 is equal to 1000 into 1 plus I the whole power n. That will become 1.1 the whole power n. Then also there is no other choice for us. We need to do what? Option hitting. If you are using the formula also. Then, a similar question, just like our scheme A and scheme B. If you remember, we will try to do this, or if you want, we can do it after the break. Before that, we will finish another type. What do you want? We will finish another type? No, this question is fine. Perfect. Look here. Mr. Prakash invested money in how many schemes? 2 schemes. How many schemes are there, people? Scheme A is there. Then what is there? Scheme B is there. So 2 schemes are there. Scheme A, scheme B. 2 are there. Then offering a compound interest at 8% and 9% respectively. Can I say that I1 is equal to 8 by 100, which is 0.08? Can anyone tell me what is I2? That is 9% by 100, or 9 by 100 is nothing but what, people? 0.09. We have I1, we have I2. 2 values are there. Then they are telling the total interest amount I acquired from 2 scheme is equal to this much. So total interest acquired from 2 scheme means what, people? Can I say CI1 plus CI2? From A how much I got? Plus B I how much I got? The total is equal to how much, people? 4880.3. That is the given thing. Sum of the compound interest is equal to how much? 4818.3. Then what are they telling? The total amount invested was this much. Can I say P1 is the amount invested in scheme A and P2 is the amount invested in scheme B? Can I say that from that P1 plus P2 is equal to how much? The total amount invested is how much? 27,000. Okay, invested money, or the total sum of money I invested in both the schemes is equal to how much? 27,000. Now, are you getting the logic how to do it? Yeah, we will take the ulta and remove whatever we don't want. Now, again, what is the amount invested in scheme A is the question. We need to find the value of what? We need to find the value of our P1. That is the question they are asking over here. I want to find the value of my P1 over here. Then, people, what all things are given? What is the time period here? Why 1? 2 years it is mentioned. Okay, it is not in bold doesn't mean that It is not there. N is equal to 2. In both the cases, N1 is equal to, N2 is equal to what? 2. Both the cases it is 2. Now, what is the formula for Ci? P into 1 plus I the whole power n minus 1. For C1 Ci1 I can write it as P into 1 plus I1 the whole power n minus 1. Can I write this way? Is this correct? Hey, tell me, is this correct? Yes. Compound interest, it is correct. Plus, how will I write for P2 second case? The P2 into 1 plus I2 the whole power n minus 1. Why did not I change the value of n? Because the time period is same for both the schemes, which is equal to 4818.3. Now, what are we finding here? What are we finding? We are finding the value of P1. I told you we are finding the value of P1. So, how can I eliminate P2? Can I say P2 is nothing but 27,000 minus P1? P2 is 27,000 minus P1. Then substitute the value, people. P1 into 1 plus I1 will become what, people? 1 plus I1 will become 1.08 the whole square minus 1. Plus P2 will become what? 27,000 minus P1 into what, people? 1.09 the whole power 2 minus 1, which is equal to our right hand side, that is 4818.3. Now tell me, who is the RHS over here? RHS is nothing but 4818.3. Now you can option hit and tell me which option is going to make LHS is equal to RHS. Now people, LHS is how much over here? Can I say P1 into 1.08 square minus 1 plus 2700 minus P1 into 1.09 square minus 1. Now, I am option hitting with which first option? I am trying what option? First option. If I try option A, how much is P1? 12,000 into 1.08 square minus 1 plus 27,000 minus 12,000 will be how much? Take your calculator. 27 minus 12 is how much? 15,000 into what? 1.09 square minus 1. Take your calculator, use memory calculation. Once you click MRC, if you are getting RHS, our assumption is correct. Try. Everyone try. Try. Online? Are you getting is equal to 4,000 that much? How to do this? First find the value inside the bracket. 1.08 into equal to minus 1 multiplied with 12,000, m plus or m minus? M plus. Then 1.09 into equal to minus 1 into 15,000, m plus or m minus? M plus. Finally this button? MRC. எவ்வளோ கிடைச்சாச்சு? 4818.3, which is equal to your what? Which is equal to our RHS. So LHS is equal to RHS with which option? Option A. Now people, whenever the question is like they are investing in one scheme, they are investing in another scheme or something, it is coming like that. Always construct the formula, then option hit. Till now, whatever question it came like that, we were doing it that way. In the future also, in whatever chapter we are doing, we will be doing that way. Whoever is missing or related with something else, we will construct a equation, then option hit. Why are we not solving it, opening the bracket and all? Because sometimes the percentage and all, we might make mistake. This one will not. We will. So, we should use the calculator and go about it. So, some people will be good with it. You can open the bracket and do it. Okay. If so, the next question is the last type before the break. No. It's a small type. We are not yet there for difference. A small type in between there. One very easy type. Yes. Difference between CI and SI is very easy. What is difference between Ci and Si? Ci minus Si. That's all. What is the formula for Ci? P into 1 plus I the whole power n minus 1. What is the formula for Si? PTR percentage. Put both the formulas. That is the formula for Ci minus Si. So that is the easiest concept we are going to learn. And usually there is a question from Ci minus Si. The reason for that is two important topics are combined in a single type. Ci, Si. That is the major part of the first half of the chapter. Correct? Now, third type. The last type. Okay. Here, a sum of money, they are giving it as it doubles itself in 4 years. Doubles means can I write it as 2 times? I'm going to show you another shortcut. 100 also we can take, but that will take a lot of time to solve the question. That's why I'm showing you this shortcut. 2 times. In how many years now? 4 years. Then they are telling in how many years will the sum become 8 times? So people, when I say 8 times, I will write 8 in terms of 2. How can I write 8 in terms of 2? 2 cube is how much? 8. So instead of 8 times, I will write it as 2 cube times. In how many years is the question. Then I am going to the shortcut. Shortcut is very easy. Who is the power of 2? 3. What was the previous number of years? 4. 3 into 4 will give me the answer. How much is the answer? 12 years. Okay. This is our shortcut approach. But I will show you how it came like this. You should know, right, how I made it like this. The method is like this, people. For example, a sum of money doubles means 100 should become what? 200. Correct? Then they are telling that in how many years it is becoming like that? In 4 years. In 4 years it is becoming like that. Then this is my principal, this is my amount. What is the amount formula? A is equal to P into 1 plus I the whole power n. Then can I say A is 200? 200. P is how much? 100 into 1 plus I the whole power how much? 4. Okay. Now from that I am telling 200 and 0 got cancelled. So can I say 2 is equal to 1 plus I the whole power 4. So power goes to the other side means it will become root. If 2 goes to the other side, square goes to the other side, it will become square root. If 4 goes to the other side, it will become 2 raised to 1 by 4, which is equal to 1 plus I. That is the given value of 1 plus I, if you are doing it in the normal way. Then, what else is mentioned in the question? Then, how many years it will become? 8 times. 8 times means what? 100 should become what, people? 800. Can I say 800 is equal to 100 into 1 plus I, the whole power what? N. We need to find the value of that n first of all. Before that, can I cancel 0 and 0? Yes. Now, 8 is nothing but can I write it as 2 cube? Yes. Then 1 plus I value I already have. How much is it now? 2 power 1 by 4 the whole power n. That is nothing but 2 by 3 is equal to 2 power n by 4. Bases are same, then the power should also be same. 3 is equal to n by 4. Then cross multiply, it will become n is equal to 12. Now that is the way. But will you have time to write these many steps inside exam hall? No. That's why we are writing it this way. 2 times it happens in 4 years. Then 8 times means 2 power 3. What is the power of 2 here? 3. 3 into 4 will give you what? 12. That is the number of years rather than writing all the other stuff. Or another way you can actually write. That is 2 power 3 is 8. Which is nothing but 2 raised to 1 by 4 I can write. Whatever may be the previous number of years, the entire thing raised to n. This also you can inculcate if required, but not necessary. Okay. Because the question will always be like in this pattern. Try, people. Tell me the answer. Please. Kodingada. Yes. Please. You already have the answer. Yes. I know. Online, everyone. 32 is what? Take your calculator and check. 2 to the power 4 is how much? 16. 2 to the power 5 is how much? 32. So, sum of money invested at a compound interest rate doubles itself in 4 years. Doubles means what, people? 2 times. 2 times means in how many years? 4 years it's mentioned. Then they are asking it become 32 times. People, 32 times means can I write it as 2 raised to 5? That is nothing but, how will I write, people? 5 into 4. 5 into 4 is nothing but what, people? 20. Which option is the answer? C. Done na? Purinchida? Yes. Clear, everyone? If so, then I am taking you to one question which is right. Read the question. Second last question before the break. The time by which a sum of money is 8 times of itself if it doubles itself in 15 years with interest compounded annually. They are telling it doubles itself in how many years? 15 years. So 2 times in how many years? Can I say 2 times happen in 15 years? Then they are asking it will become 8 times in how many years? 8 times means what, people? Can I write it as 2 power 3? That is nothing but 3 into what, people? Previous number of years, 15, which is equal to what? 45. Done now. Clear up? That's how you did it. Yes. Logesh, got it? Yes. Then the final question before the break, can I take you to? Or the second last question? One more question we'll do. 2 questions we'll do. So that I can also have a piece. Try this. Sir, 8 times. They did not mention anything regarding 2 here. What to do? Got it, huh? People, they have mentioned 8 times in 12 years. 8 times, can I write it as 2 raised to 3? It happened in how many years, 12 years. Now, one more thing, can I write 128 times in terms of 8? No, 8 into equal to is 64. One more time equal to is 512. I can't do anything with respect to that. Then, 8 times it happened in how many years, 12 years. Then, 128 times, can I write 128 in terms of 2 people? How much is that? 2 into equal to how many times? 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time, 5 time, 6 time I got 128. That means power will be how much? 7. Okay. If I click equal to 6 time, power is how much? 7. So 2 power 7 is how many years is the question. Now people, I will think in the ulta manner. Okay. In the previous question, if you remember, when we said 2 times it happened in 4, then I said that 2 raised to 5 times happened in 5 into previous number of years. Correct? Similarly, here also 3 into previous number of years I got this value. But if I am finding 2 times, how can I find 2 times? 2 times I am taking the ulta, okay? This is 12. Divided by this 3 will give me that answer, right? 12 by 3 is how much? 4. So 2 times it would have happened in how many years? 4 years. Why did I do that? Now think in the other angle. 4 into 3 will give what? 12. Okay. Now they are asking us how many years it will become 2 power 7. 7 into how many number of years? 4 number of years. How much is the answer? 28 is the answer. Which option is the answer? Option C is the answer. Got the point? Right? In terms of 2. And go for it. Okay. Done. So, we have the 8 times. 8 times is nothing but 2 power 3. 2 power 3 is nothing but what, people? 12. That is given. So, if I am going the ulta of finding 2 times, because 128 is right in terms of 2 itself, we can't write in terms of 8. So, I wrote it as what, people? 2 times is nothing but this became 12. So, how to find the previous number of years? 12 divided by this power will give me the previous number of years. So that my answer for 128 times will be 7 into 4. How much is that, people? 28. Okay. Done. How many of you are interested in finance? Anyone is interested in finance? Only my finance, personal finance? Okay, yes. No. Oh, you. Okay, I was like, oh. Some of you are interested in finance. There are some rule. Okay. Some rules are there in finance. That means you will ask me, sir, if I invest, if you are going and consulting someone, and they were telling you are asking them a question, sir, if I invest 1,000 rupees today, how many years it will take me to double that money? Double the money means 1,000 should become 2,000. Triple the money means 3,000. Four times the money means 4,000. Or I am saying I have 100,000 rupees or I have 1 lakh rupees. In how many years it will become 2 times? Okay. Yes, Abdul, I'll come back to that. In how many years it will become 2 times? In how many years it will become 3 times? In how many years it will become 4 times? That can happen in your examination. So, I have some rule from finance, what they actually do in day-to-day life. That is called as rule of doubling. What do you mean by rule of doubling, people? Doubling means the money should become double. And they will ask us in what time the money is going to double. That means T should become what time that money, whatever money we invested becomes 2 times of itself. That rule is given by 72 divided by R, where R is our rate value. We are not going to click percentage. We are going to type what? 72 divided by R. That will be the time. For example, I am going to invest my money. I am going to invest 1 lakh in SBI bank as per compound interest. Then they are offering me 8%. Then in how many years my rupees will become double? 72 divided by 8. Approximate answer, not exact answer. 72 divided by 8 is how much, people? That will be in 9 years my money will become what? Double. Or whatever sum I invested will become double. I can easily find using this equation. Then similarly, if rule of doubling is there, rule of tripling should also be there. Rule of tripling is nothing but T is equal to 114 divided by R. So the value is what? The constant value is 114 divided by R. And the last one, rule of 4 times. Rule of 4 times is given to be the double of 72. Time is equal to 144 divided by R. That's how you will find when the money will double, when it will triple, or when it will become 4 times of itself. That's how you are going to find the answer. Okay, people? Purinjida? Yes. And if you remember this, it's well and good. Otherwise, you can always use the equation and write it. P is equal to, A is equal to 2 times P, or 100 become 200. Based on that, you can always use it. With that, I'll take you to the last question before the break. Look here. In how many years will a sum of money double at 5% per annum is the question. Double at 5% per annum is the question means rule of doubling is what, people? 72 divided by R. That is 72 divided by 5. How much is it, people? 14.4, which is approximately equal to how many years? 14.3. Okay, done. Pakka. What if the question was tripling? 114 divided by R. What if the question was becoming 3 times? 144 divided by R. Okay. Sorry, 4 times. Yes. 4 times it is 144 divided by R. Okay. Then, one person was asking this question. Again, I'll repeat that. Here, they have given us something. They have given us 8 times it became in how many years? They were telling that 8 times it became in 12 years. Okay, 2 raised to 3 we have. 2 raised to 3 is nothing but given to be how much? 12 years. Then they are asking in how many years it will become 128 times of itself. That means 128 times means, can I write 128 in terms of 2? Abdul, I can write it as 2 power 7. I need to find the number of years. Before that, we have 2 power 3 or 8 is becoming in how many years? 12 years. Now I want the base. The base is how much over here? The base is 2 over here. So I want to find 2 times will happen in how many years? 2 times will happen in how many years? I will use the reverse logic of whatever we have done over here. What is the reverse logic? There we had 2 times and it happened in 4 years. Then they are asking 32 times. That is 2 raised to 5. Then how did I find this 32 times now? I took the power, multiplied with the 4. I got how much? 20. In this question, people, I have that 12 over here so that I can find 2 times. How will I find that? This 12 will be there. Should be divided by this power. That is how much? 4. So in 2 times it happens in how many years? 4 years. Abdul, did you understand how that 4 came into the picture? Can you please confirm, Abdul? Please. Once I have the 2 times, then easily I can find the 7 times. 2 raised to 7 times. That is very easy. 7 into 2 times happened in how many years? 4 years. That is how many then? 28 years is my answer. Is that clear, Abdul? Please confirm. Yes. Pakka people? Done na? Okay. Then, please confirm, Abdul, so that I will get peace. Yes. The first question, the base for this next one, whatever we are going to do. Now, if you remember, long back I told you one example regarding 1000 is there. 1000 became 1100. Then 1100 became 1210, etc., etc. as per compounding. Now, if I zoom in, now what is the principal? What is the amount? 1100 is my current principal and 1210 is my amount. Likewise, it will change, right? Whenever as per compounding it's happening, what will happen to us is each year whatever amount we will get, that will turn to the principal for the next year. That's what is happening over here in terms of compound interest. Similar to that, if you look here, a sum of money compounded became 1140 in 2 years. That means a principal became how much? 1140 in how many years? In 2 years. That's what they are telling. And 1710 in 3 years. That means this principal also became what? 1710 in how many years? 3 years. Now my question to all is, if I consider this to be N1, if I consider this to be N2, if I consider to be the first principal, first amount, and if I consider to be the second amount, can anyone tell me what is my time period in which 1140 became 1710? Can anyone tell me? This principal became this in 3 years. This principal became this in 2 years. Can anyone tell me the answer? That will become N2 minus N1, which is 1 year. Can I say it became this 1140 became 1710 in 1 year? Yes, I heard that answer. Then we need to find the rate of interest per annum. Easiest method is what? Option hitting. I can just type the principal, then I will check in 1 year which will become or which rate percentage will make it become 1710. So type 1140 on your calculator. Then what, people? Option hit. Try different option. Option A, 1140 plus 30 percentage will give you what, people? 1140 plus 30 percentage will give you 1482. Is that the answer? Not equal to 1710. So which option is wrong? Option A is wrong. Try B. That is 1140 plus 40 percentage will give you what, people? 1140 plus 40 percentage will give you 1596, which is also not equal to 1710. That is wrong. Try option C. That is 1140 plus 50 percentage is giving us what, people? 1140 plus 50 percentage is 1710, which is our required amount. Understood the method? Whenever they are giving principal and two different amount and they are asking for rate percentage, means direct. If you remember in SI, we need to find what? First, we need to find SI for 1 year. Then we need to find the principal. Then SI divided by principal into 100 will only give us the rate percentage over there. Here it is very easy. Okay. Pakka. Everyone understood till here? If so, another question, people. Look at this question. Read the question carefully. Get me the answer in 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 1, 2, done. Yes. 2. How do you know? Give me a sensible answer. An amount P became 5,105 and 5,203 after second and fourth year respectively at 1% per how much per 1% interest per annum. Okay, compounded annually. So the rate percentage is given to be 1%. Okay, then they are asking, thus the value of P and R is how much is the question? People, 1% is our rate percentage. So which option is having that 1%? Option B. So which option is the answer? Option B is the answer. Understood? Even though it's a question which require our calculator to be done, but it is already mentioned in the question itself that 1% is the rate percentage. Now what will happen? Certain people will write everything. Inside exam hall, you will write everything at the end. Oh no, it's there. Yes. You will find the error also. So how did you get the answer, people? Rate percentage is already mentioned in the question. Answer is what? Option B. 5,000 is the principal and 1 is our rate percentage. Then the final question. Yeah. After that, we are going for CI minus SI. The final question, people, have a look at this. X amounts to. Then X is principal or X is amount? Principal. X amounts to. Anything before amounts to is our principal. X amounts to what? 27900. In how many years? Can I call that N1 is equal to 3 years? N1 is equal to 3 years. Then, and it amounts to how much? X also amounts to how much, people? 41850. In how many years? In 6 years. Can I call N2 is equal to 6 years? Now, can anyone tell me in what time 27900 became 41850? 6 minus 3, which is nothing but 3 years. Okay. So, in 3 years, 27900 became 41850. Then what is mentioned? When the interest is compounded yearly, everything is given. The value of X, we need to find this principal value. எப்படி கண்டுபிடிக்க போறேன்? Yeah. So first we will say, I will zoom in. If I zoom in, who is the principal? Who is the amount? 27900 is my principal. 41850 is my amount. Can I write, people, what is the amount formula? You know. A is nothing but P into 1 plus I, the whole power n. That is the formula for my amount. Now, people, if I consider 27900 to be the principal and 41850 to be my amount, what we will write? Can I write 41850 is equal to principal into 27900 into 1 plus I, the whole power. How many years it happened? 3 years. Is this correct? Have a closer look and tell me, is it correct? No, correct by you because you are writing it. Huh? Okay. Yes. Is this correct? Logesh, got it? Yes. Everyone? Offline? Online? Pakka? Understood how it became? Because one of the amount or the final amount should be becoming some principal into 1 plus I, the whole power n. That is correct. Then let that equation be there. What do you want to find? We want to find the value of X. If I zoom in here, who is the amount? Who is the principal? X is the principal. 27900 is my amount. So can I write 27900 is equal to x into 1 plus I the whole power. How much is the 3? Now, can I find the value of 1 plus I? Sir, but it is not given how to find without it. Yes, that's why we are going to find this. How to find the value of 1 plus I the whole power 3? Can I take this to the other side? People, 41850 divided by 27900 is nothing but 1 plus I the whole power 3. Can anyone tell me what is the value of then 1 plus I the whole power 3 in calculator? 41850 divided by 27900, which is nothing but 1.5. So 1.5 is equal to 1 plus I the whole power 3. Now I will ask you a question. Instead of this 1 plus 3 the whole power, 1 plus I the whole power 3, can I put this 1.5? Yes. I will substitute that and I will get my answer. That's how you are going to solve such a question. Abdul, clear up? Everyone, tell me what is the next step? Instead of this particular thing, I will put what? 1.5. Put that over there. That will become 27900 is equal to x into how much? 1.5. Tell me how much is x then? X is nothing but 27900 divided by 1.5, which is nothing but 18,600. Which option is the answer? Option B. Right answer, people. Clear up? So it's a tricky question. Why it's a tricky question? Many people will think, so what to do next? How to find cube root and all. Right now you don't know, but in the future you will know. The future is today itself. Today itself you will know. But currently we will just use this value and go out. Okay. So they are asking the value of x or the value of principal is how much. Done. Okay. Doubt is clear? Yes. Well and good. Yes. Abdul, Atil, Merlin, Ismail, everyone please confirm. Ganesh. Yes, Samyukta already got it. Rest of you, please confirm it to me. Yes. Because I told you and you listened in the morning. Yes. Good. Good that you listened. Yeah. So, can we go for the new topic? So, the new topic will be difficult or? Yes, very difficult. It is called as difference between CI and SI. First of all, tell me the formula for CI. P into 1 plus I the whole power n minus 1. Okay, that we know. What is the formula for SI? PTR percentage. Then what is CI minus SI? CI minus SI is nothing but CI. Instead of CI, I will write what? P into 1 plus I the whole power n minus 1. Then instead of SI, I will write what? Minus PTR percentage. That's your formula. But we will take one thing common outside. P I will take common outside. It will become P into 1 plus I the whole power n minus 1. Then what will remain here? TR percentage. Okay. That is the final formula for difference between CI and SI. CI minus SI is nothing but what, people? P into 1 plus I the whole power n minus 1 minus TR percentage. That is called as your CI minus SI. Then I will teach you one shortcut formula. So sometimes it will be 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, whatever number of years they want to give, they can give in the question. But sometimes when they ask for CI minus SI, when they mention the number of years is 2 years. Okay. Whenever it is for 2 years, you can write another shortcut formula. That is nothing but P into I square. That is nothing but we are opening the bracket with square and all, A plus B the whole square and all we will do. Then at the end everything will get cancelled. Finally who will remain? P into I square. This one you can remember. 3 also there is a shortcut formula. But I don't want you to learn too many formulas. It's better learning the small formula. Bigger one and all, we will do with what? We will write it with respect to the help of our calculator and we will go about it. Okay. So at the end it will become P into I square. Where I is what, people? R by 100. We already studied that. I is R by 100. It depends on the compounding and all. Okay. But usually we will only get what? annual compounding. Okay, with that, yes, correct, Samyukta. Look here, what is given? They are telling difference between compound and simple interest on a certain sum of money for 2 years at 4% is 1. What do you mean by that? CI minus SI for 2 years is given to be what, people? Is given to be 1. Now, whenever it is 2 years, what is the shortcut for CI minus SI, people? We will write it as P into I square. Write it as P into I square, which is equal to 1. Then, people, what are they asking over here? The sum is how much? Sum is how much means invested sum is how much? The difference between on a certain sum of money, they are asking for the principal. Very easy. We know P into I is nothing but what, people? 4 divided by 100, that is 0.04. That is your I value. 0.04 square, which is equal to 1. Take your calculator, get me your answer. How to do? 0.04 into equal to. How can I take it to the other side? Divide equal to. Multiply it with 1 if required. If some other value was there, you will multiply it with some other value. How much is the answer, people, you are getting? 625. Which option is the answer? A is your answer. Purinjada? Pakka? Everyone understood da? Yes. அப்படி இருந்தா இதை எப்படி பண்ணுவேன்? Nancy said a joke. Fine. Yeah, அப்படிதான் பண்ணணும். Try. Yes. Rachna, come on. You can do it. Believe in yourself. Come on. Do it. On what sum is the difference between compound interest and simple interest for 2 years? Again, CI minus SI for 2 years is given to be how much, people? Is given to be 29.4 as per the question. They are asking on what sum. That means we need to find the principal. Direct question. CI minus SI for 2 years is how much? The P into I square is equal to 29.4. I is how much over here, people? 7 divided by 100. How much is it, Angel? 0.07. Then put the value P into 0.07, the whole square, which is equal to 29.4. Now everyone take your calculator. Same process. 0.07 into equal to. How to take it to the other side, people? Divide equal to. Multiply it with what? 29.4. How much is the final answer? 5,999.9999999. That is nothing but 6,000. Which option? C. Okay. So people, whenever it is 2 years, it's always easy. We can always directly write. Now, if you remember yesterday, I told you few words. Is was equal to. That means what? We will put an equal to. More than means what? Plus sign. Plus 30, plus 60, plus 40 and all we will write. Less than means what? Minus we will write. Okay. Now, this question, everyone have a closer look. Compound interest on a sum for 2 years is 30 more than simple interest. What do you mean by that? Compound interest on a sum, CI, is means what? Equal to 30 more than simple interest. More than what? Simple interest. Can I say SI plus 30? Yeah. Is means equal to. More than means plus. What if it is less than 30? Minus 30. That's all. Yeah. So, if you had not this, many questions could have been solved in 8th standard, 9th standard and all. Yeah. Everywhere in 8th standard, 9th standard and all, if this is was there, equal to was there, less than was there, more than was there. Then, people, what is mentioned? Compound interest is this much. Can I rearrange that SI to the other side? If I goes to the other side, CI minus SI is how much, people? 30. Okay. But the number of years is what here, people? 2. That means, can I say CI minus SI is for 2 years is equal to how much, people? 30. From that, what is CI minus SI for 2 years? How much is it, Nivashni? P into I square, which is equal to what? 30. Now, P into I is how much over here, people? 5% means 5 divided by 100, 0.05. 0.05 square, which is equal to 30. Get me the answer. 12,000. Yes. How to do it in calculator? Type 0.05 into equal to divide equal to multiplied with 30. Done. How much is it? Done. Clear. So that is for 2 years. In 3 years, we have a shortcut formula. We have one, but we will not learn that because that many formula is too much. Rather than we will use the calculator. Okay, this pi square and all, it's very easy to remember. That's why I told you. Then, look at this. What is mentioned? Difference between compound interest and simple interest for a money invested for how many years here? 3 years. N is equal to 3. Can I say time period is also 3? R is how much? 6%. I is how much? 6 by 10, 100. That is 0.06. Then, what are they telling? The difference between compound interest and simple interest is 1016. Can I say Ci minus Si is equal to 1016? Then, what is the formula for Ci minus Si? Principal into 1 plus I the whole power n minus 1 minus TR percentage, which is equal to how much, people? 1016. Okay. Then, people, principal I don't have. We need to find the principal. Correct? P is equal to how much is my question. Then, they are asking us how to find this 1 plus I. 1 plus I is how much? I already have. How much is it? 0.06. So 1.06 the whole power. N is how much over here? 3. Minus 1. Minus T is how much over here? 3. Into R percentage is how much over here? 6%. Which is equal to what? 1016. Now people, if you want to find the value of X, you will find who is with the X. Correct? Yeah. That's what we are doing yesterday also, today also. If you want to find the value of X, currently see who is with the X. Similarly, if you want to find the value of P, you will first find who is with P. Now, how to find that? First, you will find this value. How to find that? Type 1.06. Cube means into equal to how many times? 2 times. Then M plus or M minus? M plus. Then you will type 1. Click which button? M plus or M minus? M minus. Why M minus? Because 1 will be saved as a negative number. Then 3 into 6, then click percentage button, but which button you will click after that? M plus or M minus? M minus. Why M minus? Because the sign in front of 3 is what? Negative. Finally, MRC. That means I added everything. We found who is with P. Then how to take it to the other side? Divide equal to. Multiply it with what? 1016. How much is the answer you are getting? How much is the answer? 92,000. 92,000. How much you got, people? 92,200 or 29 point, etc., etc., etc. Sure, I got that much. Then you will be like, so should I try it again? Some mistake I made. You will try again. That time you got 92,000 again. That means your options are wrong. Given options are wrong. In most cases, they will directly give you the grace mark since all the options are wrong. But will you leave the exam hall without marking an answer? No. We should mark the nearest answer. Who is nearby to 92,000 compared to all of these people? 12,000 is nearby to 92,000. 10,000 is smaller than 12,000. So 12,000 is nearby to 92,000. So I will mention here, people, all options are wrong. But mark the what? Mark the wrong answer. Nearest option. Okay. Certain attempt, if the question paper is very easy, I mean they consider everyone is scoring good marks and all, that time if you mark that nearest option only, you might get the mark. If the question is considered to be very difficult, I mean all the papers are considered to be difficult, even if you don't mark any of the option, you will get the mark. So Do you know when the question paper is easy, when the question paper is difficult? You will be like, everything is difficult. Yes, so mark it. Mark the nearest answer. Okay. Purinjada, what I have done here. Understood? Clear? Pakka? Sure. Good. And in the future, so in the nearby future, we will be solving many questions, especially in statistics. Many questions we will only get the nearest answer. We will not get the exact answer. That time we will mark the nearest answer. Sometimes we will get the answer to be 1000. But in the option, the answer is coming to be 1050. You will mark what? 1050. Whichever is near to that 1000, you will mark that. Now, sometimes you got the answer to be 1000. You mark 1050, but you did some calculation error. Who knows? Okay, so that can also happen. Okay, that is the case. What is given? What are they asking? How to find this? Online, everyone? Everyone understood, right? Adil, Ganesh, Merlin, Abdul, then Samyukta. Yes, got it. Ismail, great. Yes, everyone. Please try to give me the answer. Difference between compound interest and what people? Difference between compound interest and simple interest on a certain sum of money. Okay. Difference between compound interest and simple interest at 10% per annum. R is equal to how much? 10%. I will be equal to how much? 0.1. Then number of years n is equal to time period is equal to how much? 4. On 10,000 means what is this 10,000? Principal. Principal they are giving. We need to find the value of difference between CI and SI. CI minus SI is how much, people? What is the formula? P into 1 plus I, the whole power n, minus 1 minus TR percentage. Now tell me, principal is how much? 10,000 into what, people? 1 plus I means 1.1, the whole power 4 minus 1 minus 4 into 10 percentage. Get me the answer, people. You can do it. Use your calculator. You will get the answer. Without approximation, you should do it. Okay. So how to do it in calculator? First find the power value. 1.1 into equal to how many times, people? 3 times. Then click M plus or M minus? M plus. Type 1. M plus or M minus? M minus. Then 4 into 10. Click percentage button? Yes. After that, M plus or M minus? M minus. Why? Because the sign in front of 4 is negative. Finally, what? MRC. Then multiply it with what? 10,000. How much is the exact value you are getting? 641. Which option is the answer? Option C. Purinjada? Everyone? Pakka? Sure. Try again. Clear the memory and try, otherwise your past will haunt you. Clear the memory. Okay. While doing memory calculation, the major problem everyone is doing what? They will not clear the memory. They will directly go home. Okay. Yes. Some calculator will have automatic memory clearing and all. But I will not recommend those calculator because certain times memory is required for us. When I click AC, memory goes up means it's a problem. Gajini effect is a problem for us. We should be able to recall the memory whenever required. Okay. Yes. With that, I'm going to teach you another calculation trick. I'll go to the first page. Where is my first page? Decimal power. Okay. Whenever the power is decimal, whenever the power is fraction, whenever the power is like 1.25, whenever the power is 7.36, whenever the power is 1.22222, whenever the power is 1 by 3, whenever the power is 7 by 21, whatever may be the power, whenever it is decimal, not negative, whenever it is decimal or fraction, I am going to teach you a method. Okay. Now people, for example, everyone knows what is cube root of 27? What is cube root of 27? 3. Everyone knows that cube root of 27 is 3. That is 27 raised to 1 by 3. Now people, regarding our calculator, is it a scientific calculator? No. We can't use scientific calculator for examination. So people, without having a scientific calculator, we are going to find the value of this power raised to 1 by 3, power raised to 0.006, whatever may be the power, we are going to find by hacking the calculator. People, everyone has a brain. No? You will be like, hey, I have a brain. I have never seen it. Yeah, everyone has a brain. People will use it. Some people will not use it. It's completely up to you guys. Correct? Similarly, this calculator also has all the content. It has all the content. But at the end of the day, the buttons are not there. So we are going to hack the calculator in a systematic manner so that if the power is decimal or if the power is some many minute values and all, we are going to find that using this small calculator. That's what we are going to do. Yes, correct. Even for BTech it is allowed, then why not CA? Yeah, because usually you are using this calculator. Yeah. Fine. Now people, everyone, can we find this value in calculator? Everyone knows it's 3. If I prove it is equal to 3 in my method, you will also accept it. Until and unless I prove it, you will not accept it. Correct? So I am going to prove it using a systematic approach. Everyone take your calculator first step. Take the calculator. Okay. Then look at the calculator. Then first you are going to type the base number. What is the base number over here, da? Who is the base number over here? 27. Type the base number over here. Everyone type that base number on your calculator. Done now. Everyone did that. Then we are going to follow a certain procedure. After typing the base number, I am going to click root 12 times. Why sir root to 12 times? Because we are hacking it. Don't ask the hacker, why are you clicking that way? It became that way one time when we tried. That's why we are going to do that way. Click root how many times? 12 times. Everyone, take the calculator, type 27 and I am going to click the root 12 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How much you got? 1.000804 something you got. The next step is minus 1. Click minus. Click that minus sign. Type the 1. Okay. Minus 1 we did. Then we are going to multiply with the power into. Who is the power? Into 1 divide by 3. Into 1 divide by 3. Okay. So till here whatever we done is the first 3 steps. Then what now we are going to do is the opposite. What is the opposite of minus 1? Plus 1. Type that plus 1. Plus 1. Then what is the opposite of square root? What is the square? What is the opposite of square root? Square. Correct. That means into equal to. Correct? So into equal to. Into equal to. Into equal to. You will type for how many times? 12 times. Okay. So everyone do that. Into equal to 1 time, 2 time, into equal to 3 time, into equal to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Did you get 3.00 something? That means approximately I proved that this is working. Okay. Yes. You got approximately 3.000. So we got what we require. That means I found the cube root. So for cube root or square root, there is no cube root here. There is no cube root in our calculator. So that's why we are hacking it this way. If it is 4th root or 10th root or whatever root we can find using this method. That is a shortcut over here. I will solve around 6 or 7 questions based on this calculation trick. So that you will become a pro eventually. Again I will repeat. Type the base number. Type 27. Then root how many times? 12 times. Click the root button. Root button is there on your calculator, right? Click how many times? 12 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. After that what? Minus 1. Minus 1 you are clicking. Then what? Into the power. Into 1. Divide with what people? Divide with 3. You are clicking divide with 3. Then what opposite of minus 1? Plus 1. Then finally, opposite of square root is what? Into equal to, into equal to, into equal to. How many times you will do? 12 times. Into equal to 1 time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You will get how much? 3.000. Yes, for knowing root value has to be done for 12 times? Yes. Every question, whenever the power is decimal, the method is like this. With the next question, you will understand it better. Okay. So, cube root of 27 and all, everyone knows. You will not find it like this and all. What if the question is like some 75 raised to 0.006? That time you should know, right? That's what we are going to do. Clear up? 2.9999 means what? Approximately equal to 3. But I will check again. Something missed out. Otherwise, it will not become 2.999. It should become exactly 3.00. Because all the calculator will show that. Now, Samikta, I'm going to ask you this question. Okay. 35 raised to. How much is the decimal you want power? 12 is not a decimal power. 0.73. Next time I'll do 0.12. Okay. 0.73. Next time I'll do 0.8 also. Oh, how many questions I'll do? Yes. Here, first step is what? Whenever the power is decimal or the power is fraction, how to hack the calculator? Type 35 on your calculator. Type 35, the base number you are typing. Then, how many times you are going to click the root? 12 times. Click that root 12 times, people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You got 1.000 something. But, is it over? No. Next step is what, people? Minus 1. Type minus 1. Then, into power. Who is the power over here? 0.73 is the power into 0.73. Then what, people? Opposite of minus 1 is what? Plus 1. Add 1. Then finally, opposite of root is what? Into equal to. Into equal to. Into equal to. How many times you are going to do that? 12 times. Do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How much you got? 13.4? Yes, 13.4 is the answer. Okay. Now, you will feel like some of the common mistakes which you would have made. Instead of typing into equal to, you will type what? I will type, sir, into equal to. No. It should be into, then equal to. Into, then equal to. Into, equal to. How many times? 12 times. Okay. So, I will get confused with so many concepts in calculator? No. What do you think? Which is the easiest thing? Calculator is the easiest thing. Why? Because it is a practical approach. Always practical approach will give you better thing. For example, you are using phone. Take your phone, you will dial the number, everything is, you will do it very fast. Why? It's very practical. Now think about opening it and all. Muscle memory will not kick in. If you are doing it practically, muscle memory will kick in and you will get the answer fast. Okay. So equal to into is different. Yes, it is different. Into equal to means power. Into equal to means I am taking square, again square, again square, again square. That way we are doing. Okay. Yes. When are you using equal to all the time? Whenever its power is there. For example, when the question was like 3 raised to 4, how will you find it? You will type 3. Then into equal to, that time you will type 3 times. That was whenever power is there. Here what is happening whenever decimal is there. Okay. Samyukta, got the point? Please confirm it to me. Yes. Then another question. One person said 12, right? 12 raised to 0.8. I want you to find the value of 12 raised to 0.8. Everyone, take the calculator. Try. Type 12 on the calculator. Okay. Then what? Root. How many times? Root 12 times itself. Okay. Do that. Type 12. Then root how many times? 12 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You got 1.003 something. Then next step is what? Minus 1. click minus type 1. Then what? Into power. Who is the power? Into 0.8 into 0.8. The next step is what? Opposite of minus 1 is plus 1. Then finally, opposite of root is what? Into equal to. How many times? Into equal to, etc. etc. How many times now? 12 times. Do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How much you got? 7.30 something you are getting. Yes. Yeah, approximately 30. Adil, can you send a picture of your calculator to me in the chat over here? Or can you send it to me in WhatsApp? If possible, put it in the chat itself. I want to just check your calculator because your values are coming approximated. So some reason might be there. Just put a message. Okay. Rest of you understood this? Yeah. One final question and we will close it off. I think everyone understood that. How to find whenever something is there like that. Yeah. Everywhere. Whatever may be the question, the procedure is same. Only the values will change as per the question. Okay. Why am I not changing with respect to each question? Then I will not teach this. Then is there any point in teaching this? No, I will say this time one method, this time another method. No, there is no point in teaching this. It's a constant method for everywhere. That is the reason. 1 second. Let me check this. Okay, this calculator, I think you need to change the calculator. Okay. Adil, you need to change it because it will not be effective inside examination hall. Certain number of steps and all, it will have a problem. Okay, Adil? Yes. Try to buy, if required, buy MJ12T. Okay. But minute calculations will happen. That's why you are getting an approximate answer. Okay. Yes. Cube root method is, now what if they are asking for cube root? Instead of 0.8, you will put what? 1 by 3. What if they are asking for raised to 1 by 4? You will put what? Instead of this power, you will put it as 1 by 4. Now, I will teach you. Yeah, Samyukta, tell me, what cube root you want to find? We will find that cube. Samyukta, I asked, right? Okay. Yes. Tell me. Samyukta, tell me that we will find. Whichever fraction you want to do, we will find it in the calculator. Yes. After that, I'll come to you guys. Okay. Yes. 1.1 divided by 5, the whole raised to 1 divided by 5, the whole raised to 0.93 we need to find. Now, this is the question, right? Yes. Is this the case? Please confirm to me. Yes. Perfect. Now, people, what is our base number? Our base number is 1 now. 1 by 5. 1 divided by 5 is the base number. So, type that. 1 divided by 5. Base number I typed. How much I got? 0.2. So, I wrote the 0.2 as my base number. Okay. Then people continue the procedure. Root. How many times now? 12 times. Click root for 12 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Then minus 1. Click minus 1. Then multiply it with the power 0.93 into 0.93. Then plus 1. Then into equal to how many times now we are going to click that? 12 times we are going to click that. Do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How much you got? 0.22? Correct? 2238. Done. Correct answer. Why all having 12 times? That is the hack. Yeah, that is the procedure. That's why everywhere we are doing it in the same way. Whatever may be the question, this is the procedure. Okay. Yes. Why are we walking with our leg? Why can't we walk with our hands? Everyone is walking that way, so we are also walking with the legs. Just like that. Okay, this is the procedure. Yes. If it's a mixed fraction, convert that mixed fraction first and write it as a decimal in calculator. Then continue the procedure. Okay. Decimal, power decimal, anything. Okay. Accordingly do it. Done now. So this much is not required for examination. Just for fun I taught you. Okay. In the future, maybe sometimes it will be useful. Okay. Now, you tell me the question. If you tell me one more question, we will do one last question.
73 power 0.73.
Okay. 73 power. That is the question we did right now. 73 power 0.73. After that, we have one more question. First, we will finish this. 73 power 0.73. How to find? Type 73 on your calculator. Type that. 73 I wrote. Then root how many times the? Root I will type 4. 12 times. Click root for 12 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then what? Minus 1. Then what? Into power. How much is the power? 0.83 into 0.83. Then what, people? Plus 1. Sorry, 0.73. Do it from the beginning. If you did it wrong, or click C button and multiply it with. If you multiply, then it will go wrong. Into 0.73. Start from the beginning. 73 into what? 73 root. How many times root? 12 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then minus 1. Multiply it with 0.73. Then what? Plus 1. Finally what? Into equal to how many times? 12 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How much you got? 22 point. Yes, 22.930 something you are getting done. Now one more final question. Okay, we are winding up with the last and final question. 0.8 raised to 1 by 6 or the sixth root of 0.8. Who is the base number? 0.8. Type 0.8 on calculator. 0.8 you will type. How many times root? 12 times. The method is never going to change. Click root 12 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Then minus 1 now. Yes. Type minus 1. Then who is the power? Power is 1 by 6. Into 1 divide by 6. Into 1 divide by 6. Then what to do? Plus 1. Then finally what to do, people? The last and final thing is what? Into equal to. Into equal to. How many times? 12 times. Please do that for me. 1. How much are you getting? 0.9634. You got that? Yes. Samyukta, everyone got that? Yes. Nivashini got it? Yes. If it has a negative value in the power, negative value means what? Reciprocal. You will write it as 1 divided by. Finding the value, at the end you will click divide equal to. Okay, that we will do in the future. The methodology will never change. That's how it is. Okay, you have reached that peak heroism moment in calculator. We have done everything. One more thing is remaining. That is the reciprocal. If you see this, I kept that reciprocal yesterday and I raised it off. That reciprocal I will teach you tomorrow. Not today. Everything come on a single day. It will be like too much. Yes. Negative value. I didn't get any answer. Show me your calculator. Show me the calculator. Previous values you got, right? Then you should get the answer, right? For negative value, I'll teach you tomorrow. Negative value means what? The reciprocal. Reciprocal means after finding everything this way, at the end I will click divide equal to. Negative value means 2 raised to minus 1 means what? 1 by 2, right? 3 raised to minus 2 means what? 1 by 3 square. So at the end, after finding everything, I will click divide equal to, I'll get the answer. Same process. If it's minus this much, first I will write what? I will find all the value, taking power to be 0.8. Then at the end, if minus is there, divide equal to. You will get the answer. Okay. Power negative is there means that is reciprocal, but that I will teach you tomorrow. With that, yes. Come on. Let's go solve this. If it's a base is a minus means not a problem. Type the base value. That's not a problem. Power is a minus, divide equal to. Base is a minus means just to change by, for example, base is like negative value means type 5. Click what? Click that plus or minus. What if power is 0.5? Will you do all the steps? No, 0.5 means root. You have a button for that. Click that root. 0.5 means what? Square root. 1 by 2 only, right? Yes. No need to do everything. Square root of 5 is how much? You will type 5. Then click what? Root. You will get the answer. Type 5, click root. Okay. 0.5 or 1 by 2, that means what? It's root. Now, here people, you try this. I will give you ample amount of time. Timer starts now. Here, 2 1 by 2 means what? That is mixed fraction. Can I say that number of years is nothing but 2.5? 2 plus 1 by 2 is 2.5. Try. Yes, same process for all. Understood, right? Online, Adil, Ganesh, Merlin, Abdul, everyone understood? Ismail, yes. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yes. Try. You can do it. Please try. This is like this. Check again, check again. Mikta, that's not the answer. Check again. What happened? Try. Don't approximate anything. If you approximate, you are getting a approximate wrong answer. Never approximate. N is 2.5. Then time period is also what? 2.5. They are telling for 2.5 years. Correct? That is for n is equal to 2.5. Time period is also 2.5. Then people, difference between simple interest and compound interest. They are asking for CI minus SI. What is the formula for CI minus SI for 2.5 years? Is it 2 years? No, it is 2.5 years. We need to use the formula P into 1 plus I, the whole power n, minus 1 minus TR percentage. You can't use the PI square. You will not get the answer. Now people, how much is the sum? Sum is given to be 8,000. Put the value 8,000 into 1 plus I means what? I is how much over here? 10 percentage means 0.1. That will become 1.1, the whole power. How much? N is nothing but 2.5 minus 1 minus 2.5 into R is how much people? 10 percentage. Use your calculator. Get me the answer. Yes. That's where I got. Yes, correct. First find what? 1.1 the whole raised to 2.5. How will you find 1.1 the whole raised to 2.5? Type the base number. Then clear the memory and start, because we require memory calculation. Okay. Clear the memory. Click MRC button 2 times and clear the memory. Type base number 1.1. Then root how many times? 12 times. Then minus 1 multiplied with power 2.5 plus 1. Then finally whom into equal to how many times people? 12 times. Then click which button? M plus. So first set is done. Then you will type what? 1 and click which button? M minus button. Then you will find what? 2 into 2.5 into 10. Click which button? Percentage button. M minus or M plus? M minus. Finally what people? You will click MRC. Multiply it with what people? 8,000. You will get your answer. Try. You'll get 152 something. Are you getting 152 something? Yes, that's your answer. Nearest answer is what? Nearest to 152, who is there? 151.75. Okay, try. One of my marathon students, so she texted me after the exam. So exam was very easy, sir. Everything came from the expected question, that thing and all, marathon and all. It came from that itself. But I couldn't finish the paper. I asked, why couldn't you finish the paper? It was very easy. Everything was direct. She was like, sir, I was writing all this for my referral so that I will not make mistake. Is this for writing people? I will write. Will you write? No. You will use only calculator. All this thing 1.1 into and all. You will look and type root or no. You will use the muscle memory and use the calculator and do it. Don't even write these things. In classwork you can write, but in exam will you write and keep it? No. Directly use the calculator and go for it. Okay. Done. Pakka got it, everyone? Anyone got any different answer? Please tell me. How much is the final answer you got? 152.1426, which is approximately equal to 151.75. Okay, done. Pakka? Sure? If so.
Instead of doing this, you can
Yeah. That I am not telling you because this one you can do is for everything. If I tell the other one, it'll be like, people will start thinking what to do then. This is now everyone knows the process. Let it be happen in the same way. Correct? No. For who knows it is easy. Whoever doesn't know might not be. Okay, that's it. No, it will not take much time. Once you become a pro in that, automatically within 10 seconds that will happen. Yes. First time when you saw this, how much time you took? A lot of time. Eventually it will be like, it will not take much time. Now, we studied compound interest, if you remember, long back. Then, I am going to write something regarding your knowledge level, current knowledge level, in calculator. Not your knowledge level and all. Just first day was your calculator knowledge. I taught you regarding into equal to m plus root and all I taught you. In chapter number 5, I taught you that. Let that, your calculator, that time your knowledge, let it be 1. In second day, you learn little more calculation trick. Then, you will have another, your knowledge level rose to 5. Then third day, peak level calculation trick you are doing. Just like Columbus, like 110 it became in the third day. Now, sometimes in the future, they will ask you, with respect to the first day, your calculation knowledge was 1. Your third day knowledge increased by how much percentage? Then you will be like, sir, 1 became this means that and all. We can't say because second day also played a role in bringing this calculation knowledge. So we should consider that second day also. So that can be found using a concept called as compound annual growth rate. What is the use case of this to understand your knowledge? No. In company and all, they can measure the increment in their profit, how much the profit of a company increased over the period of time with respect to second year or first year or something. Then how much is the revenue of a company increase. So basically it is nothing but we are considering a certain element, revenue, income, whatever may be the thing, profit, etc. We can find the increase in percentage. Then there is a crazy formula for this and okay, if you know this, the formula this way, you can get the answer. But I will not be teaching you the formula. We are not going to learn the formula. We are going to do it with a calculator. Before that, I will take you to the first question. Yes, sir, we are doing test today. Yes. Everyday test is a mandatory thing. That will happen every day till the day of examination. Sorry, till the day of ending the class. And every Sunday till the day of examination, you will have test. Every Sunday, you will have 100 marks test. Okay. Then. So then we do test first and then no. Based on the concept only, you will have the test. Okay. Because I don't want a fresh mind you to do the test. If you are doing the test in a fresh mind, before the day of examination, is your mind going to be very fresh and going to write the test? No. You will be exhausted. In 1.5 days, you need to study left, right, center and going to write the examination. So I don't want to write in a very fresh mind and all. You write after getting exhausted. And you know the time of examination? 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock. Now, 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock is the time where people usually sleep. Yeah, you will come to the class. Yes, you will sit like this. This is the time. where usually you will come and sleep, or you will have the tendency to have lesser energy. And that's what our time of examination. There is a concept called as afternoon slump. Morning your energy will go up. Then after 1 o'clock, after lunch and all, your energy will go down. After 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, energy will again be up. So you are again going to write the examination at a time where you are exhausted. Okay, so every day the test will only happen after the class. Yes, yes, I want everyone to pass also. That's why we are doing all this. Okay, at the end of the day, I can say, oh, do this, do this, do this, do this. I can say one question from each topic and go to the next question. Does it matter? No. We are going to pass. Why you are here in ArivuPro? The only reason is to pass. Okay, that's why we need to write tests, all the things. At the end of the day, do it for us. Do it for yourself more than us. Do it for you. Be very selfish. Don't teach anyone. Study in that time. Okay, yes. The was to score better. First thing is, you will score better if you study. Eventually, passing will happen. But the problem with CA Foundation examination is, you need to get good marks in all the 4 papers. That is a major task. Many people will get the aggregate 40 plus 40 plus you will be getting in all the papers. But getting that 200 plus is a major part. Getting the aggregate of 200 is a major part. So always focus on very good score. Try to focus on always getting 90 plus. Then if you are that good, you will always get that 90 plus. Even if you are not that good with the content, you will get more than 60. Okay, so work for 90 plus always. You work for 100%. At the end, if you work for 100%, you will get more than whatever is required. Okay, yes. So that's why the way of rewriting the exam always. Yeah, many people are, writing it multiple times. That is happening. I know students who wrote for 5 times, 6 times, 7 times. Recently, I saw a reel of a student in Instagram. I saw one reel. She's preparing for the 8th attempt. Many people are coming in the comment section. Why are you studying? Why are you studying? But she is studying from what she's shown in the reel and all. She is studying from morning 9 to this much. Something is shown. I don't know the exact part, but she is showing that determination is there. Maybe she wouldn't have shown that in the previous attempts. So whoever sit and study will get good marks in this exam. Whoever put effort, they will pass. We study regularly for 2 hours every day. The chance of you passing is higher than any very brilliant guy who knows everything. It's not about how brilliant you are. It's all about how much effort you put. Many people have seen. I think recently also we see one podcast, right? One of the students was telling that he was not a topper in your school or something. At the end of the day, he was studying regularly. Yeah, he was studying regularly. He got that much. He's got, I think, 86 in max. Yeah, that's my student. 86 in max. It's all about showing up every day and studying every day. That's the thing. Yeah. Consistency, correct. Yes. Then there are certain set of students who study in the last 3 days or 4 days. So I studied for 15, 16 hours, sir. I put a lot of effort. Why couldn't I pass? Because they did not study. Last 3 days is not the thing where you will study and pass this examination. In QA, I know a student also who studied in the last day and passed, but luck should be with you. Don't depend on luck. None of you are lucky. None of us are lucky. Luck will only favor those people who study something in the right manner. So study in that way, regularly put the effort, be consistent, you will pass. Okay, how many of you studied yesterday? If not, start from today. That's all. There is no tomorrow. I'll start tomorrow? No, start today. There is no tomorrow until you start today. So start today itself and go forward and accordingly work. Yes. Everyone got yes, many people. Now, one good thing about our ArivuPro's QA is we are getting very good result in quantitative aptitude. Our approach is working out. Yeah, I am sure about that. Yeah. Yes. And you guys are putting the effort. That's the thing. And at the end, when you get all this content, study material, these many questions, then workbook, if a person do everything, they will score more than 70. Pakka they will be able to get more than 70. It's all about doing it again and again. That's all. Okay. Now, we went to somewhere else. Now we'll come back to our compound annual growth rate. Okay. We need to find the compound annual growth rate. We need to find the growth rate, right? Now, first of all, here, you can refer my notes. Yes. Now, right now, I think for the last 2 years, we are following this itself because we are having that many questions over here. Okay. Yes.
And the Chetan says,
Okay.
she got printout of that.
Is it? Oh, I think you took the wrong printout. Yes.
I even sent yours.
Is it?
Even both of your
Okay.
book and study material
Got it.
along with this.
Yes. Fine. Let's. Tata. Yes. We are going to finish it with compound annual growth rate. The final part of this today's lecture. Bye bye.
Bye, Andy.
Fine. Let's start. Oh, is it? Fine. We are going away from the topics. Come back. We'll finish it. Then we'll go for the test. Otherwise, it will go till 7:30. Now, here people, they are asking us to find the how much growth rate is happening at a particular department. That's what they are going to ask for us. Here, let the operating profit of a manufacturer for 5 years is given. They are giving the profit for the first year is 90, 2 years is 100, 3 years is 106, 4 years is this much, 5 years is this much, 6 years is this much. Okay. This is the operating profit for individual years. Then they are asking, what is the operating profit of compound annual growth rate for year 6 with respect to year 2? Year 6 with respect to year 2 means who is the last year we are currently comparing? 6 with respect to what? 2. Correct? Now I am going to write something. TN is year 6, whichever we are currently in. TN is what? Year 6, because they are asking year 6 with respect to what? Year 2. Year 2, can I take it as the base year T0, which is coming to be what? 2. Then people, can anyone find me what is the value of N? N is nothing but Tn minus T0, which is equal to how much? 6 minus 2, which is equal to how much people? 4 years. For example, you are born in the year 1997. So your base year is 1997. Current year is what? 2026. Now, 2026 minus 1997 is how much on your calculator? Take your calculator. 2026 minus 1997 is equal to 29. So 29 is the number of years. Just like that. If you are born in 2008, 2000 is the base year. Current year is how much? 2026. So 2026 minus 2018 will give you how much? Around 18 years. Likewise, we will find the value of what people? We will find the value of N. Okay. Then we are going to do a magic in calculator. What is the value in the year 2000? In the year 200. Type that 100 on your calculator. And we are going to option hit. Type 100 plus. First option we are going to see how much is the increment or how much is the CAGR percentage increase. That is plus 9% plus 9% plus 9% plus 9%. How much is it? 100 plus 9% plus 9% plus 9%. How much is it coming to be? 140 1.158. Is that equal to your 157? No. That means which is not equal to our 157. Option A is wrong. That's how we are going to find the compound annual growth rate. It is nothing but our compound interest. The concept of compound interest we are going to use. Then people, 100 plus, second option try. 12% plus 12% plus 12% plus 12%. How much is it? 100 plus 12% plus 12% plus 12% plus 12%. How much is it? 157, which is equal to our required answer. Which option is the answer? Option B, 12%. Understood the concept. Understood the mechanism. It is similar to what? Our compound interest itself. So the name itself is compound annual growth rate. We are going to find the final amount. Whichever option matches our answer, that's going to be the answer for us. Understood, Angel? Pakka? Can we do another question? Look here. 138th question. Paul invested 1 lakh in a mutual fund. Okay. She got a dividend of 10,000 in the first year. So first year how much she got? 10,000. 12,000 second year, 16,000 third year, 18,000 fourth year, 21,000 fifth year. Then what is the compound annual growth rate is something they are asking. Are they asking which year to which year? No. Then how will you find n? N is nothing but Tn minus T0. I told you, if you are born in 2008, base year is what? 2008. So T0 will be how much, people? 1. Tn will be how much? Current year, that is 5. 5 minus 1 is how much now? 4. Now take your calculator. What is the value in the year first? 10,000. Type that 10,000 on your calculator. Then plus. How much option we are going to try? Try option A, people. If you are trying option A, plus 20.38 percentage, plus 20.38 percentage, plus 20.38 percentage, plus 20.38 percentage, how much are you getting? How much now? 14,000? Is that the answer then? 14,540? Is it correct? Is that the answer? Check again. 10,000 plus 20.38 percentage plus 20.38 percentage plus 20.38 percentage plus 20.38 percentage. How much are you getting? 21,000 around. How much is it? Check again, check again, check again. Take your calculator. Type 10,000 on calculator plus option A we are trying 20.38 percentage one time plus 20.38 percentage second time plus 20.38 percentage third time plus 20.38 percentage fourth time. How much you got, people? You got it as 20,999.9. That can I approximate as 21,000, people? Yes, that is our required value in the fifth year. So which option is the correct answer? Option A. Yes. Logesh, you got that? Yes. Yeah, Getsi, you got it? Yes, Angel. Everyone online, can you confirm that is option A the answer? If so, if option A is the answer, can I take you to the next question? To formula, it's different answer. No, formula will give you the same answer. It will not give a different answer. Okay. Yes. People, two things will never give two different answers. It will always give the same answer. Okay. Yes. Through the formula also, it will be time consuming. No. That's the answer only, right? 20.38. Yes. Yes. Try this. 4 lakh becomes 6 lakh in 24 months. 24 months, how will I convert to years? N is nothing but 2 years. So 4 lakh becomes how much, people? It should become 6 lakh. Okay. N is how much? 2. Now option hit, people. Try one by one. Try option A. That means 4 lakh plus 30.33 percentage plus 30.33 percentage. How much is it? 4 lakh plus 30.33 percentage plus 30.33 percentage. How much is it? 6 lakh something, huh? Yes. Is that the answer? No. Which option is the answer? B. Try option B. 4 lakh plus 22.4 percentage plus 22.4 percentage. Try that. Yes. That is 4 lakh plus 22.4 percentage plus 22.4 percentage. You are getting approximately 5 lakh 99,270.4. If you ask me, it is approximately equal to what, people? 6 lakh, because all the other options are what? Which is somewhere less than that. So it will only give a lesser value. Here, they approximated and gave us what? 22.4. It should have been 22.47. They missed that. That's why we are getting an approximate answer. Yes. Yes, Abdul. Right answer, option B. Because the option is given approximately. That's why we are going with the approximate answer. Okay. Right answer. Yes. Samita, right. Try people. Get me the answer. Yes, Samita. Ravi made an investment of 15,000 in scheme A. At the time of maturity, the amount was 25,000. So 15,000 become what, people? That became around 25,000. Okay. Then if the compound annual growth rate CAGR for the investment is 8.88 percentage, calculate the approximate number of years. You will do one thing. Type the principal amount or the initial money, 15,000 plus how much percentage? 8.88. We will first try till 6 times we will add. If you are getting 25,000 approximately, that's your answer. Plus 8.88 percentage plus 8.88 percentage plus 8.88 percentage plus how much? One more or two more time? 8.88 percentage plus 8.88 percentage. When I type that for 6 times, did I get the answer? Are you getting how much, people? 24,990.7, which is approximately equal to my 25,000. Then always remember, people, if you use calculator, use the normal calculator, never use the scientific. Then never use the phone calculator. You will never get the speed inside exam hall. Okay, always use the normal calculator itself. Okay, otherwise your speed will never happen. Along with the class itself, the speed should increase. Okay, yes. Pakka, got it. Everyone understood why it became 6. Now, what if it was not equal to approximately? I will click one more time equal to. I will check 7, how much is it? It will be even bigger value. That anyway is not going to give my answer. Then the final question. Okay. No, second last question. Tell me. Try.
Can be A or A.
Turned out? We will do. After this, we'll do. Yes. We'll be finishing with the effective rate of interest. It is very easy. The last one. It will get over within a few minutes. Yeah. What is mentioned? 10 years ago, the earnings per share was 5. Okay. So long back, 10 years ago, earning per share was how much? 5. Initially, it was 5. Then now it is 22. That means after 10 years, it became how much? The 22. So n is how much then? 10. Compute the EPS growth rate or CAGR. Now people, we need to option it. Which option are you going to try with? Can I try with the first option? Yes. Can I try first option now? Try, people. 5 plus. Okay. Try the first option. 15.97 percentage plus 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 15.97 percentage. Are you getting approximately 22? How much are you getting? 22.0 something, huh? Yes. How much is it? 00 something. That is approximately 22. So which option is your answer? Option A is your answer.
Can this take 16 plus?
If required, round off and try, but it's not necessary. Go with this approximate answers itself. Okay, because sometimes our option will have 16.1. Okay, yes, that's the reason. Done with that, the final question from CAGR. CAGR of the initial value of investment, 15,000 became, I think we already did the same question, became how much? 25,000 in how many years? N is equal to 3 years. Option here people. Try option B. 15,000 plus 18.56 percentage plus 18.56 percentage plus 18.56 percentage. How much is it? How much is it? Samikta, tell me. Adil, tell me. 2 double what? 03.27. Is that equal? No, that's gone. Now I need a bigger value or a smaller value. I need a bigger value. So I can try with the option A. That is 15,000. Okay. Plus 19 percentage plus 19 percentage plus 19 percentage plus 19%. Oh. How many is the N? N is option will be.
Option A is also not.
Option D.
I did a mistake. What was the mistake I told? I told N is equal to. N is how much? N is 3. I told for 4 times. Option B itself you tried up. Everyone try. B itself is giving the correct answer. Check again. 15,000 plus 18.56 percentage. That becomes 17,784 plus 18 point how much? 56 percentage. That became 21.0. Then one more time plus 18.56 percentage is giving approximately how much? 24,998. Correct. Yes, which is approximately our 25,000. Okay. Yes. Maybe you wouldn't have clicked for third time. Yes. So that is your CAGR. Okay. Now, the final concept. So today's lecture, after the last topic, we will have a test. So next topic is one of the easiest topic, and based on CAGR, there is always a question in examination. Then based on the next topic also, there will always be a question in our examination that is called as effective rate of interest. Okay, what is the topic name, people? Effective rate of interest. Now, if you remember, I told you, whatever rate percentage they are given in our question till now, that is called as what? Nominal rate of interest. Now, after compounding, what is effectively we are getting is the question. You are getting how much? I think you did it for 4 times. N was 3 over there. Okay, maybe because of that. Okay, Samikta, N was 3, not 4. That's why you might have got 27. Okay. Effective rate of interest is nothing but we are considering the compounding effect. We are considering the compounding effect and we are going to write the value of the effective rate after considering all the compounded effects and all. Now people, when I wrote the formula for CI, long back I told you, compound interest is nothing but what? Principal into 1 plus I, the whole power n minus 1. Then I told you, if I zoom out, compound interest. If I zoom in, this is the formula for effective rate of interest. Compound interest, effective rate of compound. Yes. So whatever value inside there is what? Compound interest or no, effective rate of interest. So what is effective rate of interest? Effective rate of interest is the actual interest rate after considering all the compounding. Okay, if it is monthly compounding, then what? Year, semi-annual compounding, quarterly compounding. Then one funny thing is, if it is annual compounding, effective rate of interest and our nominal rate of interest are equal. It will be equal. But for any other compounding, effective rate of interest will be greater than nominal rate of interest. Keep that in your mind. Okay. All the other cases, effective rate is greater than nominal rate. But in non-annual compounding, it is equal. Now, people, I will show you the formula for effective rate. This is the formula I told you already. 1 plus I, the whole power n minus 1. Then, always remember, effective rate of interest is considered for how many years? For 1 year. For 1 year, effectively, how much interest rate I am getting? That is the concern. But when compounding is happening, if it is annual compounding, n will be how much? 1. If it is monthly compounding, n will be how much? 12. If it is quarterly compounding, n will be how much? 4. If it is yearly, no, semi-annually compounding, n will be how much? 2. Accordingly, I will change it. Okay. The number of years will always be taken as 1. So 2 into 1, 3, 4 into 1, 6 into 1, everything accordingly I will change. Then people, the formula we will always write in percentage. The effective rate of interest in percentage is nothing but 1 plus I the whole power n minus 1 into 100. Now with that, I will show you the first question and one of the most repeated PYQ. Here, the effective rate of interest equivalent to nominal rate of 7% converted monthly. Okay, we are going to convert monthly. Now people, what is the formula for first of all effective rate of interest? 1 plus I the whole power n minus 1 into 100 because we are writing it in percentage. Now people, before that, what is the value of I over here? 7 divided by what? Converted monthly means 7 divided by 1200. 1200 or 1200. That is nothing but what people? Let it be there. Don't convert it. Let it be there. We will do it along with the calculation. Then, can anyone tell me n will be how much? N is nothing but 12. Why 12? Because it is compounded monthly. For a year means 12 into 1 will become 12. So that is nothing but can I write 1 plus 7 divided by 1200. The entire thing raised to n is how much? 12 minus 1 into what? Into 100. Now we are going to calculate it in our calculator. Okay. First you will find what? I will find 7 by 1200. Do that. 7 divided by 1200. Type that on calculator people. 7 divided by 1200. Then you will add 1 now. Click plus 1. Plus 1. Then click equal to. You got how much? 1.0058. Some value is there. Don't approximate it. Let it be there. Then into. What is the power? 12. How many times I will click equal to? 11 times I will separately click equal to, not into equal to, into equal to. It is what? Just equal to because it is the power. 11 times I will click equal to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then what people? Minus 1. I am reducing this minus 1. Then finally what people? Multiply it with 100. How much is the final answer you are getting people? 7.229. So which option is that? Option B. If you approximate, sometimes you will get 7.2. That is also there in the option. You will mark that. Will you get a mark? Yes, negative mark. Yes, that will be there. So don't approximate anything. Always go directly. Okay, people? Purinjada effective rate of interest. That is the methodology. Online, Samyukta got it. Ganesh, Adil, Merlin, Ismail. Yes, 17.22229. Correct. That is the answer. But nearest answer is what? 7.22. As per the option, we should answer. Okay. 7.229008076 is the answer. But we will approximate to as per the option. Okay. We will take 2 decimal point and go for it. Okay. If it is, one question is like, if it is coming to be 7.21111 when we calculate it, I mean the real answer, then which option you will mark? The nearest answer is what? 7.22 itself is the nearest answer. What if it came like 7.20001 it came, which one you will take? You will go for option D, whichever is nearby to that. Okay, that way you should. So if it's to 7.2111, yeah, got it. Final setup. Another most repeated question, and people, this is a spoiler. It's not a prediction. It will be there for your examination. Effective rate of interest. One question is kandipa kadakku. Okay, it's not a prediction. It's a spoiler. I'm telling you. Yes. One is effective rate of interest. Then there is annuity. Tomorrow we'll be dealing with annuity. Annuity is a topic which will come for 7 marks. 7 marks question will be there from annuity. We just have 2 formulas. and we can solve all the question using that two formulas. Okay. Now try this, people. Effective rate of interest corresponding to the nominal rate of 6% per annum payable half yearly. How to find that effective rate of interest? ERI is nothing but 1 plus I. You can do that. 1 plus I the whole power n minus 1 into what? 100. That is nothing but 1 plus I. I is how much over here? Half yearly, right? Can I write it as 1 by 1 plus 6 divided by 200? The whole power. N is how much over here? Half yearly means n will be equal to 2 minus 1 into 100. Take your calculator. Go for the answer. Please try. First find 6 divided by 200. Okay. Yes. Then what? Plus 1. Then into equal to how many times? 1 time. Then minus 1 multiplied with 100. You will get it as how much? 6.09 will be your answer. Okay, everyone. So 6 divided by 200. Then plus 1. Then square is there. That means into equal to. Then minus 1 is there. Click minus 1. Then multiply it with 100. You are getting your answer 6.09. Purizda? Yes. Then if so, get me the answer. Try. I think we have 3 more questions, then it's over. Yes. Effective rate of interest for 1 year deposit corresponding to a nominal rate of 7%. Converted quarterly. Okay, that is the question. Converted what? Quarterly. Now people, I will become what? 7 divided by 400. N is how much, people? Quarterly means 4. That means what is the formula for effective rate of interest? Can I write it as 1 plus I? I is how much? 7 by 400. The whole power. N is how much? 4. Minus 1 into what? 100. Take your calculator. Do it in calculator. Don't do anything else. 7 divided by 400. Correct answer, Samyukta. Plus 1 into equal to how many times? 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Minus 1 into 100. 17.1859. Which option is the answer? 7.18. Okay. How to do it in calculator? First find 7 divided by 400. Then what? Plus 1. Then into equal to how many times? Power is 4. So 3 times you will click equal to. Then minus 1 multiply it with 100. You are getting how much? 7.185903128 something you are getting. But you will take the 7.18 part. Tell me, what's the answer? What the option we have? That will be converted into 7.19, right? Not 7.1, 7.2. Nearest answer is 7.18. Okay. Seven and 7.2. 7 and 7.2 were there means you will convert it into 7.2. We'll convert it into 7.2. Got it, Samyukta? Effective rate of interest does not depend on what? Amount of principal. Have you seen the principal formula in effective rate of interest? There is no principal in our effective rate of interest. It is 1 plus I the whole power n minus 1. Period is there. Interest value is there. Conversion period is there. Amount of principal is there? It's not there. Then, second last question for the day. Nominal rate is how much? Nominal rate is given to be 9.9%. Okay. If 1.7 is not there, it will convert to 7.2. Okay. So 9.9% per annum if the interest is compounded monthly. So I will become what? 9.9 divided by how much? 1200. So I will write effective rate of interest formula is what, people? 1 plus I, the whole power n minus 1. Then multiply it with what? 100. That is nothing but n will be how much, people? 12. So 1 plus 9.9 divided by 1200, the whole power 12 minus 1 into what, people? Into 100. Get me your answer.
11.27.
So, how to do it? 9.9 divided by 1200, then plus 1 into how many times equal to? 11 times equal to. Okay, not 12 times, 11 times equal to. Then minus 1, then what? Into 100. How much are you getting? 10.36 up. Check again. 9.9 divided by 1200 plus 1 into equal to 11 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 10.36 is coming.
So
Minus 1
even the decimal point, we just subtract.
into 100. Why am I not doing that? Because at the end of the day, we are not here to find the fraction or LCM. We'll just depend on our calculator.
No, we'll just
Yeah, it will get the answer. I know that. But I'm not going to say that go with the given answer and all. You might think what is it and all inside example. If you are okay with it, you can go forward. Others can go with the normal method itself. It will be, many things will be given. At the end of the day, if you follow a structure, follow the structure and go forward. Okay? Yes. Because now it's not given directly also. 4033 divided by 4000 raised to 12 is given. Yes. We can change the ratio and we can check. But at the end of the day, if you are doing it this manner, you can go ahead with that. Yes. Okay. Yes. The final. Can you do that? Which is better is the question. Try. Which is a better investment? 9% compounded quarterly or 9.1% per simple interest? How will you say that it is correct? For that, we need to find effective rate of interest. Okay. Effective rate of interest will be what for that? Can I say 1 plus 9 divided by quarterly means 400. The whole power 4 minus 1 into 100. How much is the effective rate of 9% quarterly? Tell me. Take your calculator. 9 divided by 400. Then plus 1 into how many times equal to? 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then minus 1 into 100. How much are you getting? 9.308%. Now tell me, which is a better investment? Is this compounded or simple interest? Compounded. Why? Because it is effectively how much? 9.3. So answer is what? Option A. Okay. Done. That's all your effective rate of interest. So tomorrow our agenda will be, we will be first dealing with a concept called as, it is called by a name called as depreciation. I know what you know what is depreciation. What is depreciation?
plus
Depreciation means the value will go down. Over the period of time, the asset value will depreciate. That we will be studying tomorrow. Then we will be starting with annuity, the most important concept of this chapter. 7 marks minimum. There were attempt also 10 marks was there from this topic. So tomorrow we will be dealing with that topic. So mostly we will be finishing annuity and depreciation and this chapter tomorrow. It will be completed in the best case scenario. Worst case scenario is we require 1/2 of the next day. I mean day after tomorrow it will be done. As I told, there will be a test based on chapter number 10, that is direction test. You got the recording access? Finish the recording of chapter 10. Okay. Then what? You will be having this class also. This class will be what? That is chapter 4. Test will be there. Yes. Now, can we go for the test, people? Everyone? Yes. Online. Are you guys ready for the test?